Alright, chat, I'm not gonna lie. I pressed start stream, and immediately the first 400 frames just disappeared from my network, so hopefully my internet decides to work today. But anyway, how we doing? What's up, chat? How we doing this fine afternoon where I'm actually allowed to stream early because I'm off today. Let's go. Alright, what music are we listening to? Where are we at again? We just took Fossil, right? I believe we just took Fossil. Let's just Rise Against. I haven't listened to that in a while. But I feel like every time I listen to that, everything just goes horribly wrong, right? But surely not this time. Alright, so I just got Tyrantrum. Did I already import these guys? I did not import these guys. Alright, finally fill out the stat thing as well, so we can see the stats of our mon, see how the frags are going, look at the frag list. Let's go look at that real quick. Look at this. This Hitmonchan kind of popped off. Can't hate him. He did work. He might actually be a lot... Well, again, like, my issue with Hitmonchan is always that, like, Hitmonchans are almost always horrible, right? Because it means they have no attack. But this one just, like, had insane defense and attack and Iron Fist, right? So, like, a good Hitmonchan can still do some work. But Squad's kind of just doing work here. Not a lot of people are doing nothing, and most of those are just, like, Utility Mon, Ground Mon number 977, Octillery, Peaks of Brawley, Flip done, right? Well, like, I guess the Victor Bell that we delayed forever because we just don't need it in the box, but... So it sucks that we don't really have one of those, good special attacking grass types. We'll have to figure that out at some point for sure. I might actually just be forced to pull 115, we'll see. Or 114, we'll see. Okay, Drapion and Tyrantrum in the box. We're gonna have a lot of dark types as well, I've noticed, because we still have 112 coming up here. Sorry, 113 coming up here. Like, that's almost always a dark type. Hopefully we can get, like, Salazzle, Houndoom. Maybe we just, like, Hyrule and get Toxicity. That would be insane. Toxicity isn't even, like, that insane, but... Coughing would actually be really nice here. I would not hate getting Coughing here. Yeah, hopefully it's just, like, one of these guys, so we just get a Fire type with it, right? That would probably be best case for us, but... We'll see, we'll see. Having a special attacking Dark type and a special attacking Fire type would also be really good, right? So, hopefully it's just one of those two. Alright, let's go look at this next fight. Boop. Boop. Alright, looks like we have not dropped any more frames, so we might be fine now. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm assuming we're just leading Torterra. Torterra is usually a very clean lead for this. It's what? If you have an item, you get Mandibuzz. If you don't have an item, you get Delphox. I mean, we have the Delphox counter right here. Actually, I probably want to use this, because I can just Razor Shell it. I hate that you don't show kill here. I hate that you don't show kill here. Is iOS Power Contact? Oh, but I want to bring that into Mystic. I hate that you don't show kill here. Wow. I mean, it's gotta just be Dreadnought, right? We just hope it's Switcheroos with a Liquidation either way, and us not killing just won't be a problem. I mean, this is 0 attack Dreadnought, right? It's a little unfortunate, but there's a decent chance we kill. I don't have, like, a Steel type for this. I mean, doesn't Drapion just, like, low-key... Is Leech Life Contact? You Contact. You, Knockoff is obviously Contact, but I guess I can just knock off the Rocky Helm and then set Leech Life while it's Toxic. Drapion just bulks us enough, and this can probably come in and finish if it needs to. This is very likely Donphan. Donphan just, like, absolutely wall this, just set up well. And, if I Rapid Spin once we're fast in this thing, and I'm allowed to Soft Sand here because I'm not taking that much damage, because I can Rapid Spin then High Horsepower. So if Soft Sand, we'll just get this, and we can go back to Tuttle in case Tuttle fails. Oh, I'm not counting this in Sand. I was about to say, something very wrong is happening here. Okay, so we are not fast on this. Is it +2 with fast or +3? +4 even. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stop this then from Swords Dancing. If nothing else, what I can do is go Masquerade into Guaranteed Earthquake and only let it go to +1 and then go Tuttle, right? I think at +1 Tuttle is still fine. I mean, Tuttle is, like, relatively still fine here anyway. It's not doing anything else this fight. We can get it back to 1 is, like, good enough to guarantee, right? I have a pretty good box for this fight. This is not the fight in Desert I'm worried about. There's, like, one fight in Desert I'm worried about. Maybe, like, 1.5. And it's mostly because my, My miracle leaf or magical leaf situation is slightly dire. We might be losing to not having a magical leaf. Yo, what's up, Faulty? How we doing? Yeah, this is a huge Tyrantrum. Hold up. Look at this guy. He's ready for it. He's ready to do the work. I guess I can go back to this stream. Oh, that screen. All right, how are we doing, Faulty? Oh, yeah, this guy is a guy. Love this guy. He's no Archaeops, but, like, he's better than Vampire, so I'm never going to complain, right? I just feel like, am I crazy, or do I just have him on to do a lot of the things he does, right? But I guess, having a Dragon type would be nice later, right? But that's what I mean. I just have a Hamilton in every rock type in existence, but I guess you're always getting a rock type there, right? I think we were, what, like 4 rock types in this box, something like that? Yeah, it's like 4 rock types, 5 ground types, 6 water types. What are we doing here? He's Hammy Light. That's kind of what I figured, but like obviously we have the Giga Hammy, right? Like, look at this Hammy. That is the goodest boy you'll ever see, right? Like, yeah, sure, the flamethrower was weird, but we don't need special fire moves in this guy. This guy's just a unit. Freest Flannery of my life. I guess Flannery is usually like one of the easiest gems, right? What am I missing here? Who's that not being? Hamilton. There we go. And it's what? No item Drapion, no item this guy, no item this guy. Donphan's technically allowed to have an item, but it doesn't do anything. We don't need items for this fight. Why am I here? Oh, yeah, because we got a fossil, didn't we? Oh, God, it's so far away. But all this was sand, right? I know I turned sand off to look at some weird ranges later. Yeah, Sammy's absolutely going to just decimate that Flannery fight, though. It's going to be amazing. I'm like a little afraid because I was looking through and the heat wave ranges can get a little bit weird since we're 0 special defense, but we'll figure it out. This is what this guy. This guy. Oh wait, hold. Huge Stardust. Make sure one more time. We know there's no item we need here, right? Since we're using Drapion Hammy, we don't care about the toxic. Or Donphan is just fine. Yeah, we should be fine here. Alright, EQ. Should always get Delphox if we have no item. We just go ahead, Dreadnought. We press Liquidation here. I actually decided to not give us a Siggy Bride, but we got it in the end, okay. Nice. There's this. We just go ahead, Donphan. Rabbit Spin to high horsepower will always kill this. Okay, now fast. Oh no, it's Sandshrew can sometimes be fast then if it wasn't in sand, right? But we were never in danger there. Donphan just never dies to that thing. Because we're low enough, I should be safe to go straight here. I don't need to go for the -1. And boom. And boom. That should just be Mandibuzz as we go Drapion. We just win. Get the Toxic off for fun. Eventually get the Toxic off for fun. We can survive Crit Sand plus Rocky Home here so we can knock off. 46, we might actually be close to lethal range here. Hold up. Which can we take here? Oh wait, where shall I? We're nowhere near lethal range. Never mind. We just leech. Yo, huge Drapion value. Love this guy. Alright. What am I doing about not having a magical Leafa? Any Noahs? How do you play Desert without any Pokemon that can reasonably press Magical Leaf? Do I really have to teach it a Turtle here? There's no way, right? Oh, God. My Fake Out guy does not do this well because I don't want to drop Vital Throw for 2 more fights, right? But I can just Donphan this. What does Donphan bait? You on something, probably? How much should we take? We take at least 66. Or faster, that's fine. We just high horsepower Ice Shard. Don't have to get about anything here. Take at least 66. So we're baiting Scorching Hex. But, like, this Energy Ball doesn't even kill this, so I know an Energy... Oh, a Magical Leaf isn't. Magical Leaf from this isn't killing it. Do I just have to ball up? Like, do I actually have to ball up? Is that where we're at? I just have to say, fuck it, Torterra balls? I can't be right, but, like, what else do I do? I just legitimately have no idea how else I do this fight. That isn't just sending Torterra out and saying Torterra balls. Am I allowed to Torterra lead this? Kind of? A little bit? There's some shenanigans I can probably do while I, like, bait a Zap Cannon. I don't know if anyone hit bait. Oh, wait, do you just immediately bait Zap Cannon? I can do this and Flip Ton, fast Flip Ton into Torterra to kill Torterra. That's probably the play. We show outspeed, kill to this, so this will come out, and I just have wide lens, and we just fall, I guess. That's really where we're at right now. God, that sounds so wrong, but like, this thing's getting decimated. I don't think the Magic Leaf does more than what, probably 60? Okay, 60, 70, but like that's still 2 Magic Leafs I have to go through with those damage ranges. Like, it's not even that much more consistent than Torterra just going out and balling. Shockwave wouldn't have done anything here, so saving that does nothing. Do I really have no other guaranteed hit moves in this box? I could AO Ace it. Surely that works against the Ancient Power, right? Oh god. I think I'm just Torterra has to ball. I think that's just where we're at. I hate that for me. I think I'm actually just in a Torterra has to ball situation. I mean, it can't be that low of a chance to hit, right? With wide lens. Can't be that low. What even is my wide lens? If I really use it this run. And then what else do we do? Like, who's backing this up? Like, who is my emergency, oh shit, when this inevitably fails, because there's no way this is going to work. No one? Because it's looking like no one. I guess Krook has a chance? Krook has a chance. Hariyama kind of has a chance to just hit the knockoff, I guess. Like, these are the guys who can emergency oh shit here, so here we are. Unless I'm just like forgetting a guaranteed hit move that I kept for fun, but those aren't. Those aren't. Those aren't. Nope. 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 I guess that T-Wave technically, but it's a ground type, obviously. Nope. Toxic, but like... yeah. Drapion really just can't come out here. It'll just gets KO'd by the Scorching. Yeah, Drapion just gets KO'd by the Scorching, so I can't really even Toxic it unless I just... Victor Bell risk coming in on Hex and just get the Toxic off. And then go Torterra and just vibe it. That's technically allowed. I am technically allowed to do that. Did I play this differently? Maybe. I could do a very, very weird line here, actually. What does Victor Bell bait? It's just Victor Bell doesn't bait well enough for this, right? So it's not like I can already be out against Victor Bell, so it doesn't really do anything. I think the flip ton into this is just better. Just show Zap Cannon kill. Get Zap Cannon flip ton into this KO. This comes out because we show fast kill to Berserker. I don't think I've ever faded Berserker, right? Like, I think I just have guys who can eventually find a way to do Berserker. Like, do I want to try to get the Toxic off here is the question. Because I can guarantee that we're coming into Hex, right? I am allowed to do that. And we just see if it crits, I guess. Just press the Toxic. It can't show up, it can't set up, do anything stupid here. So just like, bait it in on this, come in on the Toxic, and then go back into this, I guess is my best play. Probably. Oh my god, Victor Bell's coming out. I think this is Victor Bell's first fight, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've brought this a single other time so far. Holy. Alright, I hate everything happening here. Ones on line should be fine. I need this at 98. It's in slot 1 right now, right? Slot 198. No, my caps lock, it's doomed. 3 damage. 198. Okay, 98 will guarantee the Zap Cannon. We just flip ton into Dude Buddy Guy. And I guess we just ball. God, having a Magical Leaf here is so weird, man. Where's my Lilligant when I need it? Imagine we just have the average Lilligant here. Into this. We've not broken the Sash, so we can just kill this with Earthquake. It should always be Palisand on exactly Hex, so we go Victor Bell. Just don't crit, please. 85. I guess it could kill on non-crits if it high rolled like that. We died to like every crit roll right now, but like we just don't get crit. And the on base, so we're never worried about the burn at least. Holy. Alright, now we just go back here and vibe. See, we missed with the wide lens. That's why I didn't want to do it. Alright, we just Cynthia. Just keep spamming Hex, so we eventually just win, even though we're not getting full synth value. Then we just house PK of this. That was, sus as fuck, by the way. And I gotta do it again against the Golem, so... the Golem, I think we probably actually could kill off Magical Leaf, though. I'm not like 100%, but I'm pretty sure the Golem at least would die to Magical Leaf from something random. Another Sand Veil, Bright Powder. Is there a guaranteed hit water move that I could still have right now? Does that exist? This thing is also just equally as sus. This shows this one actually damages us. Like I said, I think if I do take the Magical Leaf here, we actually kill this one. I guess a Miracle Seed we do. We just have to have Miracle Seed come in on... not Rock Slide, not Earthquake. Come in on either of the other two moves. Then we just press the Magical Leaf. Miracle Seed. That technically works. I'm surprised that Magical Leaf isn't like Giga one-shot, but probably just... I mean, I'm fine dropping knockoff on this, I think, right? We have two other knockoffers. We have Hariyama, we have Donphan. I'm not dropping Energy Ball, and I'd like to have Leaf Blade on this as well, just for coverage. Right? It's not like this Victor Bell is actually fighting anything, right? The Victor Bell is probably sitting in the box unless it exactly needs to come out and Toxic something, so... Like, knockoff is nice, but... I think we just Magical Leaf this now. Get it over with. Well, I have to keep Magical Leaf on this as well, but it doesn't get another move for a while, right? I guess the issue is... So... Next time we need a Magical Leaf is the Omastar, right? Or the, yeah, it is Omastar. Can you do Omastar? You'd be, what, 64? It does outspeed, so as long as I come into any non-rain dance move, we can kill. Obviously, it won't be in this, so we just kill outright, yeah. So this can do the Omastar later as well, so it's fine to have Magical Leaf and just keep it on this guy. It's not like I think Victor Bell is doing like that much else anyway, so I think it's fine. I'm trying to find the actual pivots for this, but that shouldn't be outside. I actually have a clean outspeed one-shot here, which is nice. What do you bait? I'm gonna have to give you an item. It could just be a muscle band, though. Yeah, you don't show kill this with muscle band. You already don't show kill to this, but you show out damage to this. You just don't show outspeed. This will come in on focus punch, seeing kill, right? Because we're fast and everything. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so we muscle band this. We have the exact damage range where this will still see a focus punch, which means that I can go straight into this with a Magic Leaf and just win. Okay, that's like super easy. Where is my muscle band? There we go. We need Miracle Seed to actually show the range. Has it been that long since I've used Miracle Seed? I swear, I did not use that in the Feraligatr fight? What's it doing up there? I actually just used everything this year. I guess I've just used everything in this box. Fair enough. I'm assuming Hammy or probably just preferring this. This just absolutely destroys this thing, and then this should just be decimated from some like Masquerain, Hariyama shenanigans. My Vital Throw doesn't guarantee a kill. Huh. That's not great for me. Sandveil stops us from taking chip, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah. So my Hariyama is bad. Now what? I just bring this Toxic as a backup in case Hariyama can't finish it. I mean, this should just be pressing Focus Punch every time, right? Once it's -1, so... What's the exact order we're getting here? I'm assuming that this just gets Charizard. So this gets this coming in on likely non-payback. I could come with a lagging tail. I mean, we should never take enough of this to see that, though. And actually, we have to come with Frost anyway. We should never see payback here, though, so we should see Focus Punch, Seed Bomb. We can go into this. We have Bug Buzz, so we can't do anything stupid. And we just swap this into payback, and then we just have to knock off, or Vital Throw. This might be able to sub, but we just don't care if it subs, right? And we have the Drapion as a backup. God. I wish this Hariyama wasn't attacked down. This Hariyama wasn't exactly attacked down. Wouldn't this thing just be ungodly? Man, it's so sad. You need that. All three of you can just swap items. No, you're really worried about anything here. That's fine. We have the Guts Conkeler coming in after Veto, so it is what it is. When we get that Mach Punch for Absol shenanigans. If I remember right, you can almost come into anything. I think what it was I couldn't come into exactly what's it called? I can't come into exactly knockoff because I have to have a muscle band or a black belt, but otherwise Conk will just absolutely fire my Absol, which is nice. Okay, High Horsepower will always kill this. I'm not crazy, right? This doesn't have a focus. Okay, yeah. This should always bring in exactly Golem. Perfect. This should always be Focus Punch, so we can go Victor Ball for free with Magical Leaf plus Miracle Seed. We also be KO. Now this should be exactly Charizard. It is kind of random move, but Dreadnought can just tank everything. Okay, Flamethrower is best case. I didn't Ross this, by the way. I might be an idiot. Actually, I don't even think it matters if we get burnt. I think we just have that much damage range on this guy. It kind of does, but... We still would have won, but it would have been a little bit more awkward. Alright, Payback can only see 73 here, so we're safe to go Mask Green for the -1 for fun. Obviously, we take nothing from even move here. And now because we have Bug Buzz, this can't set up. Though I think it might even just see kill. We can just freely go into Hariyama now on Payback. But it is fine there. We just press Vital. Okay, we have the range anyway. Good job, Hariyama. Even if we don't hit the range, obviously that thing should just be simming Focus Punch, which means it just doesn't do anything any turn, right? Also means Hariyama can finally drop Vital Throw. Thank God. Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is on sale. Is that what this is saying? 20% off. Hold up. I do need to get this game at some point. This game does look amazing. I just Krook, right? I just send in Brick Break Krook. Brick Break Krook kind of low-key just farms Dragapult. It's like I don't have speed control here. What I probably actually do is send in Lantern, T-Wave, and use that to get into Krook, right? It's like Lantern, T-Wave, and then swap into Krook. That way we're faster, then we can Brick Break and then Crunch. I need Black Blast to actually show the kill, though, but it should be fine. Because it's taking Sand, so we're fine. Yeah, that's probably the actual way to do this fight. So we Lantern T-Wave, go into Krook. We need Krook to have Brick Break here. Which is fine because we still have this random Mass Snarl that we don't care about, this random Mass Swagger that we don't care about. Just in case I'll Cherry this on this. His own Krook will likely come out against ours though, which is a little scary because it can bulk up. Right. We get into a weird spot if this bulks up. Terra will no longer see kill. But this probably doesn't see kill on us, right? We'll see. Does it even see out damage? I forget if it sees Intim or not. I don't even think it sees out damage, right? Because it doesn't see Intim. Like, if you're taking any damage, we're just baiting this anyway. And, like, obviously, this should just be Giga free. I don't know who's doing it, but someone should be able to do this for free. Who is doing this for free? Oh, Lantern. Depending on what happens, Lantern just comes back out, and Lantern just absolutely annihilates this thing. If something bad has happened and Lantern can't come out, can I just go this? This would go -1 defense. We don't show kill at -1 defense is the issue. I guess if Headstone we do. Yeah, Headstone, this will prevent this from setting up when we just win. Obviously I still want Torterra here. Torterra can also move my Shogun. This is also a decent Shogun with some minuses. Donphan should also be decent at this thing. Other than being slow, but we'll figure it out. This is also just decent. If nothing else, I just bring this in and press Toxic, right? Like Toxic knockoff. Yada, yada, yada. I won't be able to show, like, good damage ranges on it, but I think that's honestly fine. I want to stop Torterra here as well, right? Yeah, I do want to stop Torterra. I do remember that being a breakpoint in this fight. Like, the goal is that Torterra will just be able to come back in against the Shogun and just won't matter, but we'll figure it out. I'm not actually like that afraid of this Shogun with what we have. Alright, I'm missing someone for sure. Who is it? You. Hopefully you can come back out just in case you can't. Headstone, Torterra, or Headstone. Dreadnought will have us. I do also want Soft Sand you. And the other two of you are just vibing. Hopefully we never have to get to the other two in the way we're doing this fight, but you never know. I think we actually have like a very good line for this fight though, so I'm not really too terribly worried. T-Wave here, Light Screen is very likely. Open a Krook. Use the Hex, that's fine. Do I care if Special is up? I don't care if Special is up, right? So I could just go for the Crunch now. Yeah, I just like do not care at all if Special is up. It stops some Lantern a little bit, but even that's not like the biggest thing in the world. I guess this technically doesn't always see kill, so it could just Shell Smash here, huh? Because we don't show the damage range. How bad is it if this Shell Smashes? It's not even that bad if this thing Shell Smashes, I'm not gonna lie. It's not even that bad if this thing Shell Smashes, so we just get Dreadnought. There it is. Not even that bad. Dreadnought still just like is kind of low-key vibing here. Do I want to Rock Tomb this to get it back to +1? Does that do anything for us? Not really. We just press Rock Slide. We never die here, though we do take a lot. Okay, easy game in my life. This should be able to see kill from this point, especially with the -1. So we can just go into... this has a weakness policy, right? So we want to Earthquake first. I still technically out-heal this thing with Synth, so I can do this and do some stupidity. But I do want to have HP for Shelgon here. Shelgon's a little scary. But because we have the Self-Send, will show a 2-shot on Earthquake, so I can't set up, so we should be fine. And obviously we can't get crit, so we should just be safe here. We need to go... Oh, I guess I just missed the Dragon Rush, right? Alright, this is the Powdon fight. That should also be pretty easy for this box. Other than... Who is my Excadrill? The one thing I don't know in this box right now. Who is my Excadrill? Like, I can just lead Tuttle. Tuttle can re-heal against this thing. We have Masquerain for the pivots on this thing, but who is my Excadrill? This with Muscle Band does not quite KO. This can get flinch spammed. I don't have a great Excadrill. If I can -1 it, I can just chuck a Donphan at it. It's like Ice Shard high horsepower should kill. Yeah, Ice Shard high horsepower should kill. I have to figure out how to minus this though, which would probably be like Krook. And on a non-high horsepower, which shouldn't be that hard to bait. There's also some Iron Head shenanigans. There's a world where this just has to come out and finish it. Right? I was just at like 1 mon that could generically bulk everything this is pressing, but I don't think I have that, right? Yeah. Let me see exactly how this is going to go. So we're going to have Torterra out at the lead. KO this. If this shows out damage, this comes out. If it doesn't, this comes out. Actually, this also usually doesn't show out damage, right? So probably just always getting Go-Go. But I think there's like technically a chance we get an Excadrill here. If we get Excadrill here, it's into Iron Head. We just go straight here for the -1. And I should just be safe to go into this. We're still almost always getting high horsepower. At -1, I can even send this back out and just dig for some stuff. This cannot come out -1, sadly. What about Drapion? Drapion cannot come out -1. I'd have to go for -2, which is not impossible. If I go into something that guarantees high horsepower, I can go back into Masquerade and get another -1. Another -1 Drapion can do this pretty reliably. I mean, like Rockslide Iron Head on another -1. I shouldn't have to do that much. I might even just do that earlier. And obviously, we don't care about Golem. We don't care about Go-Go here. Both of those are super easy for this box. Because we are totally running. In most cases, I should just be able to find like a Masquerade line for this, though. Get the -1 and we just get out of here. That box has every shell in the game, doesn't it? What's going on here? Let's collecting the shell. Is that actually the only shell ammo we've missed? Is what, like is Torkoal shell ammo? Or have we actually had all of them? I guess Torkoal is the only shell ammo we've missed so far in this game. I'm pretty sure, right? Shell ammo. I think it is. I guess that Cloyster. No, we missed Cloyster. We missed Cloyster. Okay, we've missed a couple of them, but like still, we have so many. It's kind of insane. Not that I'm complaining. Really good ability, right? There's no specific item you need on this fight, right? No. This fight's kind of just hold W. I think this is a 2-kill, which is a lock, but it is what it is. We just Seed Bomb here. I think this is usually Go-Go, right? Yeah, okay. Go-Go into this should only be able to see Horn Leech, right? Yeah, so we can go Masquerade for -1. Go back Tuttle. -2. Go back Tuttle. -3. I'm actually gonna go Drapion here and just press the Toxic. Just so we actually kill this at some point today. Looks like they use that there. Maybe I should have came in from the other guy, but Drapion's still safe. I don't think I need Drapion for Excadrills while I'm doing this. Should be Earthquake, so we can go Masquerade one more time for -4. And then go into this and just start spamming Synth. There's not just Synth here again. Okay, it should always be Excadrill here. There should be guaranteed Iron Head. Iron Head crit can never kill Krook, so we're gonna go Krook here. -1. Gonna go Donphan. Now that's -1. Probably coming at a high horsepower, but that should be fine. Unless we get like Giga Unlucky, this is fine. Knock off just for more damage in case we need it. Actually high rolled every single one of those, so we can exactly die. That's tragic. Almost always high horsepower, can't Iron Head. I'm gonna have to go this. Like, we go this, see if we can just get the Earthquake hit. We flinch, and if we do, we just win. No, we didn't do that. We still have the HP to come in later, but we can just figure out the rest. But now we just win. All right. I'm assuming next I'm just doing some. Am I doing Talonflame or am I doing Masquerade shenanigans? Is the question, right? Is that gonna be one of the two? So we're just gonna bait. I guess we're just gonna bait U-turn to Talonflame probably. I'm assuming the only thing. I'm assuming we only have 2 mon that really get U-turn here. I have a lot of Dark types, so maybe not. Maybe that's not true here. Both of these guys should get U-turn because Electro types just naturally get it. I feel like Dark types can also sometimes get it, but it's not as often. This doesn't get it because it's poison as well, but like Krook probably gets it. So I can also bring Krook. You might get it. No, you get Dueling Beat though. So yeah, just the Krook. Okay, 3 options for this is not bad though. All 3 of these always get U-turn, right? I just don't know which one I want to use yet. Yeah, so it's just like one of these three will get U-turn. Is my Talon faster than this? No. Perfect. That means I am allowed to just go Talon here on the U-turn, take no damage. So we go Talon. Should be faster than everything here except Dugtrio. So Dugtrio comes out. We go into this. This kills. Could technically kill with... I think Kook kills a little bit more suspect, right? So I'd rather just Tuttle it. Tuttle usually gets Noctowl. We are faster than Noctowl. If we can control ourselves to leave where it's guaranteed to Hurricane, we just bring Possum and we always win. So we just need to control ourselves to be in Hurricane range, which is not that hard. We just spam Growl until we have it. We're faster than everything else here, so we can just always bait this on Hurricane. This will come out. This shows out damage to this. We'll have eaten one Hurricane. Do we ever get Hyper Voice? We've eaten a Heat Wave or Hurricane, so we should just get this out when likely Liquidation. If we have the HP, I'm allowed to just Rock Throw here. This is not insane, by the way. If I have the HP, I'm allowed to just Rock Throw here. Does that change anything? It shouldn't. No. Not that we've seen so far. Yeah, not that we've seen so far. I guess we take more from a Hurricane, is what happens, right? Yeah, no, we take a lot more from a Hurricane. That's fair, but fine. I guess the issue is, what am I doing if the Hurricane misses, right? Right, that's a thing that can happen. The Hurricane can just miss. And just get speed boost. I just come pre-poisoned, right? I just come pre-poisoned and I just don't even care about the Hurricane because I'll always send this on not speed out damage. And we just come in on potential Hypnosis while we're poisoned. Technically toxic because we get it from the Nido. So just come in toxic. If it hits the Hurricane, we just kill it with Rock Slide through Possum. If it misses the Hurricane, we haven't taken damage, so we'll just chill him. Right? We can always take 2 toxic hits plus a Hurricane hit right here, I think, right? Yeah, we can always take that, so that's fine. It means we probably should have killed something else, though. I'm not entirely sure what will come out. It might just be this. I can probably go back to Talon on this, on whatever it wants to press, right? Because it should never see Door Wing Beat. Maybe it's like knockoff if we have the Possum, right? But Talon won't have an item. So we could go here. There's the option of going back into Lantern. I don't know what's actually fighting this thing yet, but we'll figure it out in a second. I'm assuming Dreadnought is just like by far my best Golisopod. Talon will just come back in on this. We have the Roost, Will-O-Wisp shenanigans. So I just need lead and whoever actually wants to fight the Scizor now. Yeah, we just need lead and a Scizor fight. You actually, I guess you do get Dueling because you're grass type, fair. I think the answer's supposed to be Lantern, right? I'm probably coming into not U. Well, we're trying to always come into not U-turn. I think it's a Lantern +1. I just don't know who the +1 wants to be. Probably Donphan. Donphan's just like Giga Bulky against this thing. This is Giga Bulky against this thing. This is Giga Bulky against this thing. Yeah, just like any of my bulky guys against this, plus some shenanigans from someone else is probably fine. Which probably just means Donphan. I mean, the bulk one is good. Should have everything we need here. Lantern. This Lantern Mon just comes to so many fights, man. I love this Mon. This isn't even like that great of a Lantern either. Like, it's a fine Lantern, but it's not a great Lantern, you know what I mean? It's still just doing everything. Is this the one with... This is not the one with Swagger, right? Some pre-toxic this. Honestly, I'd probably just Pecha this still, because I don't really care about our damage ranges, right? Orven. Probably the scariest thing for us is going to be this Dreadnought, right? I just think this Dreadnought might be the scariest thing for us, but... I like this Dreadnought Golisopod line, but I think even that will be fine once it loses Bug Gem. This is the Bug Gem one, right? Oh no, this is the Assault Vest one. It's just Natty doing that much damage. Okay, it's going to be a little more awkward, but... As long as we're not getting it last, we should be fine. If we get it last, we just have to figure it out. I mean, Dreadnought almost always wins that, right? Even through Leech Life. We don't even always get Leech Life. Maybe I'm supposed to headstone that. I can see an argument for headstoning that. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to headstone that so we kill through Leech Life damage. This doesn't have a knockoff, right? I know there are knockoffs in this fight, but we just have to be careful. Okay, you have Possum, you have Pecha should be the only two things that actually matter here. And before we go into the fight, we just need to pre-toxic Hammy. Hammy is in what slot? Do we? If we need to do this pre-toxic naturally, there is, I believe there's also a toxic Scorpion. Oh, yes, we just got rid of Mirage, but there is a Poison Fang Nido in Vuddentuff that you can always poison off of as long as it's not a Steel type or Poison type. Right now, at least. Okay, there's always U-turn, so we're going to go into Talonflame. This should bring out exactly Dugtrio for us to go into And we're just going to Seed Bomb. I might actually need damage or some HP on this later, so I'm going to do some stuff. That's the one for that, but that's fine. I just have HP in case I need it later. Find to whatever move this wants to press right now. Hypnosis is best case. We just Giga win now. That means Hamilton actually has HP for later. This might get us the Golisopod line. Perfect. The only move this has is First Impression. It'll never press us, so we can just get the Rock Slide in here. So always proc emergency exit. Tangrowth comes out. Interesting, but fine. Should be Leaf Storm guarantee, so we just win. We go into Talonflame. Going for the button does nothing here, but it does just advance the damage we're doing, so it's not like the worst thing ever. Sludge Bomb can currently do 76. I think I'm supposed to get... I'm probably just supposed to Acrobat. I have no item here. I think it's supposed to Will-O-Wisp because I still have item. Right. Okay, we have no item now, but I'm gonna boost until we can actually get good acrobatic stuns in. Because that Sludge Bomb did so little. Why did that Sludge Bomb do so little? I guess that was... Why did that do so little? Am I crazy? Oh, because it's a -2 special attack, though. Press the Leaf Storm. Oh, yeah, right. This has Leaf Storm. We like Giga 1 if we bait in on Leaf Storm. I'm waiting for I have 1 HP for later. I don't know what we're baiting right now. I guess we're probably baiting Golisopod right now, right? Actually, is that just fast kill Golisopod, though? This is not badly poisoned, so I can just sustain this. I guess there's no reason not to acrobatics this. 79. Okay, this is a sing kill. I think Scissor like exactly sees kill here, right? Yeah. There's always dual wing beat though. We know what move it's pressing. I don't think I'm really safe to go back hammy here. Always dual wing beat is a okay but not amazing pivot for Lantern. About the same for Donphan. What if I just... Oh, I guess dual wing beat is never Torterra eat, right? I'm not really allowed to do that. I probably just kill the Lantern here. How much is a crit U-turn? Crit U-turn is 126, so always safe here to at least get some damage off. Let's go with the discharge in case we can also pair it, right? There's a U-turn, we can never die to that. Golisopod comes out. You can probably die to First Impression here, but First Impression is a fine pivot for us. Leech Type is a fine pivot for us. We go into Dreadnought. Now we can just kill Rock Slide on outspeed. This comes back. And can this kill Dreadnought right now? Max damage on Dreadnought is U-turn for 58. So Dreadnought's kind of vibing. We don't really care about slows here. We'll just go for Liquidation for down. We have Faster now, but it has Bullet Punch, so we just go Donphan. No, Donphan just finishes off with high horsepower. Is my Talon strong enough to do some disgusting things here? Probably not. Probably not. It might be, though. It might be. We'll see. Yeah, my Talon doesn't show kill on Passimian. Passimian, right? That's the issue. Does it on 1 close combat, though? It does on 1 close combat. It won't show kill here, but this is just pressing Facade, so we don't really care if this is already out, and this should have outspeed KO here. Close combat into Facade can never kill us, right? 40. If we proc Acrobatics, it can. That's the issue. I know, so I need to be a little careful against this thing, I guess, right? I guess I bring 1 guy who can come in on Facade and just do enough damage for Acrobatics to kill, and that's all I need. So I just need Talonflame plus Tuttle here. Do you get... I guess it also has to get close combat from Passimian, right? I think this guy, we get close combat from this guy, so we can swap immediately into Talonflame. This will come out because we show outspeed KO to this. This has no prior move, so this will come out because we show outspeed out damage. Go queue up a Facade. We go into here. We show enough that it can't set up. We show always Suckle Throw. We press high horsepower to do basically the perfect amount of damage. If we crit, what happens? It heals for 25. It might push it outside of acrobatics range on this, but we take so little damage on Donphan, it should be fine. Yeah, we can just 2-mon line this very easily. I was can 1-mon line it with like this guy. No, it doesn't have the speed. Initial almost time Donphan only sees close combat. So that should be pretty free. No item that guy. Item on Donphan doesn't really matter here. No bad moves in this fight. Item doesn't affect what we're baiting. We're still always getting close combat under every circumstance. One close combat, we'll see the acrobatics go with no item, and then from there we just win. Get access to the house after this fight, right? Oh, and then next is the Dugong fight. Am I just sending Luxray on that, or am I sending Turtle? I'm not 100%. Luxray has not come to a fight in a while. Like, maybe even if we lose the Luxray, it's fine. Which one only have 2 Mon here because of the Suckle Throw shenanigans. That's going to guarantee close combat. Critical hit. Sucks, but it's still fine. Acrobatics always kills here. This will come back out on guaranteed or guaranteed facade. We go Donphan. Donphan still exactly shows enough damage where it can't set up, but has a high horsepower that usually doesn't proc the citrus here, so we just press it. Min damage I could have done was 62. We do at least 67, so acrobatics will always kill here. Has no prior moves, and then we have an outspeed on Heracross that has no prior moves. Alright. One more fight, and then we have an encounter. Let's go. God, I am so afraid for this Farlibrary encounter later, man. Like, if we miss, it's so bad. Yo, stop moving. I need my dual wing beat. Like, if we miss that Steel type, isn't it so bad? Isn't there, like, not another chance to get a Steel type if we also miss Corviknight? Might not be able to delay 114, which would be really weird. We'll see, though. Alright, luckily we have Hammy, so we should actually be able to make a pretty good line here. We lead Hammy, we have the Rock Slide kill. We'll be in hell, yada yada yada. Hammy Rock Slide KOs this, should always bait this. There's no way for us to show kill here, right? No. So this will queue up a Surf. It might just be able to bring a Toxic to this fight, but we'll see. Mobile's actually really good at this. So is I'm sure you're very good at this too, though, right? Really good's a strong word. Yeah, okay. Sadly, you don't kill with Wise Glass, right? Because you're strong, but you're not like giga insane. Okay, let me see what my answer to everything else is. Like, it's gotta just be Luxray, right? We just come in, we just press the wild charge, and we just don't die. Right? It's just gotta be. It'll depend on what I can guarantee Dugong coming in on, but... Magmortar, I have something that's faster if I kill. I just have to come into not Weather Ball, and we're safe. I mean, to not Weather Ball shouldn't be that hard, but I could also just Octillery or Gorbis, right? They're both also very good here. Right. Give me like Flip Ton into Hammy to just try to guarantee the drill run. If this comes into a drill run, we just auto win with Citrus, right? I think I really like Gorbis here for this, just because of the Flip Ton shenanigans. I think we can. I mean, if we just have Citrus, there's no way we die, right? We just send another Citrus here just to be safe. We don't care about the Fire Spin. We just get into Hammy. Hammy kills, and that'll bait Dugong out well again. This is what I'm a little afraid of, but I think once I've minus this a few times, something like this just annihilates it, right? It's going to come on and Rock Slide pretty easily, too. I have options like Hariyama. I think Hariyama just gets cooked by Superpower crits if they ever happen. Remember, this will also be defense dropped, right? So... it's probably just going to be a... oh, this baits Icicle Spear as well, though. So maybe it does need to be Hariyama. With some fake out shenanigans. It could just be these two. I'd have to bring one dedicated... it's just I don't have a poison type here. I guess I don't need the Intims, right? I could bring this... to get superpower, and then it guarantees Icicle Spear, which might be a little bit better for us. Since we have this heavy armor. We can also use this as an Icicle Spear eat. It's gonna eventually just come in and oh, this is Aqua Jet, right? Because if I have a Soul Poison type, or if I have a Poison type I can pivot through, it means I can just bring Orbital for this, and it just like simplifies a lot, right? Because Orbital, I mean, it also means I can just bring Lantern. Lantern's probably slightly safer. Is Lantern slightly safer here? Lantern's got to be slightly safer here, right? Just Lantern with Petra Berry. Lantern's got to be slightly safer here. Because if nothing else, we can just Toxic Spike and then just come in on the poison into like Nidoqueen. And even just kill a Nidoqueen if it helps us, right? If we kill this on Lantern, we might even be able to see Dugong if we kill this on Lantern, depending on our HP, but that would still be Drill Gun, so we're fine on Luxray. 45. We might just see this coming in on outspeed out damage, which that would be kind of bad if it subs, right? That'd be kind of bad if it subs. Do I need the Citrus this, really? Taking 27% recoil. 2 tons of sand. I mean, you kind of do, yeah. I can just always plan to kill us with Nido then. And then Nido can get... Well, we should be coming into a poison jab, so Nido will be basically full HP with a couple chips. Nido will show out damage to this, so it likely gets Beartic on Icicle Spear. Starting on the Icicle Spear is a little bit weird, but it should be fine. What's my best Icicle Spear E? I mean, I probably just want it to be Hariyama, because Hariyama can at least fake out, right? To get some advantage going. So very good at getting the superpower to go back into this. We just let the superpower roll enough that it's low enough through fake outs that Arcanine comes back in on Icicle. Oh no, again, we can't do this because of Aqua Jet. Actually, wait, we can, right? Extreme Speed is a +2, Aqua Jet's a +1. Or am I crazy? Yeah, we actually can. No, we can. That'd probably end up being this on Drill Gun as well, because we show kill, I don't think he can sub. I mean, if we Headstone this, am I allowed to Headstone this? And just triple? I think I'm allowed to Headstone this and just triple. I do it with Muscle Band. Or does it have to be Headstone? I think it has to be Headstone, right? I think I'm allowed to Headstone this and just go for a triple. I think I'm allowed to Headstone this and go for a triple. Well, at least I go for the Dugong. Is there ever a chance I accidentally get Dugong early is the question. It'd have to be on Nido exactly, but Nido should never get Dugong. So as long as I always kill this with Nido, I can never get Dugong, so I actually don't even need this Luxray. Or this Corvus. I think I should take them just in case. Because both of them can also solo what they're doing, right? If they need to. I don't think we need anything else. Okay. No, I think I like this. I think I like this. This might be one of the cleanest I'll ever be able to do this fight, and it'll probably never happen like this again. Just because this Hariyama or this Hamilton is just that strong. Strong boy. The debate would be I bring Masquerain somehow, I guess, right? I don't have Lantern right now. I don't think I need it though, right? How much is the superpower doing? Because this is also getting attack dropped. Like, I shouldn't need it if it's already getting attack dropped. I guess, like, the good thing about it would be... If I do this, I drop Gorbis, I think, right? Because it's not that hard to find an in for Arcanine. I think I actually do want this. This is a slightly safer way to do it. Pecha... Did I give you Heartstone? Headstone. I think it's on Costa right now, right? Headstone. I'm gonna just citrus these two to be safe, because I'm afraid. I should citrus this guy to be... I should Asper this guy, because, like, if this guy's coming out, it means something terrible has happened. But, like, if something terrible has happened, it's almost always... No, it means something terrible has happened is, like, somehow coming into a blizzard, right? I just don't want to risk the freeze on Hamilton. If it's Drogon, I can just go through Masquerain, right? And because we have a sound move we can't set up. Alright, I think this might be one of the best lines I've ever had for this fight, though. I'm not even joking. Rock Slide. Unless I'm just, like, underestimating the amount of damage this Hamilton can take. Right? That's, like, the one way we lose this is I'm underestimating the amount of damage that can take. One discharge in here. Discharge crit can never kill. And now we should have Nido King kill with Earth Power. Being Queen in on always Poison Jab, and we Earth Power since this is now T-Waved, it'll be slower. This will absorb the Poison Spikes so we don't have to worry about them. Now we just kill this with Earth Power. I don't know why Earth Power's down there. I need to fix that. This should get in, I believe, Beatic. Perfect. This Beatic is guaranteed to press Icicle Spear, so we'll just go Hariyama now. That was a bad Icicle Spear. Alright, this is now guaranteed superpower still, though. I don't think it's worth doing the fake out and taking a hit here until it's at least down 1, because we get the Intim off first. It procs the Wide Up, and we still get the good -1/-1 here. Hariyama still has a thing, so we are going to go back into Hariyama. It has a Citrus. It's -1 now. It has to pick that. Now I'm confident doing fake outs because we've at least gotten 1 bit of damage in here. We'll go back here. This will now go to -3, -2. This is guaranteed superpower. Hamilton Extreme Speed currently does 94, which is not quite enough. So we go into Hariyama 1 more time at least. Rock Slide is best case, thank you. We fake out. We go into Masquerain 1 more time. And guaranteed superpower. It goes to -5, -3. -3 Extreme Speed does 78, so it'll definitely kill from here. So we can get Rock Slide here is the issue, right? So let's think about this. Rock Slide crit can kill Hammy. Let's think about how we're getting in here. We need to get in through Nidoqueen. Now we just need to get in through Nidoqueen. So I need to... Let me see what's actually using on Masquerain here. It's -5, -3. Is it always Rock Slide? This is basically always Rock Slide. It very, very rarely Icicle Spears. So I should be safe to go Hariyama 1 more time here. Okay, Rock Slide is best case. This is now guaranteed superpower. We use that to get into Nidoqueen. And now Nidoqueen should guarantee Icicle Spear. So we can go into Hamilton and Extreme Speed. Extreme Speed will go off before the Aqua Jet because it is a +2 power compared to Aqua Jet's +1. And now this should just be going in order because we gave this thing a Heartstone. Let me check one more time to make sure I gave this a Heartstone. Because we gave this a Headstone, Rock Slide should be able to just chain both of these. God, I love a good Hammy, man. God, I love a good Hammy. This is so nice. It can't do that without plus attack, right? It just doesn't have the Dugong range. You can only do that with plus attack unless you want to risk a... I guess it's still a 93% chance, so it's not even the worst thing ever, but... God, I love a good Hammy. What a good Mon. Alright, encounter time. There's nothing weird to do for this encounter, right? I think everything's just... Actually, I think there are some low-level guys here. Who are the low-level guys here? I think the guys you want, though, right? If I remember. Where is encounter table? Also, we need to play an ad, so while I just, like, look at this before we do the encounter, I'm going to play the ad now. As per always, if you get an ad, I suggest you get up, stretch, get some water, do all that fun stuff. But otherwise, see you in 3 minutes. Okay, where is we? Where is we right now? 113. Stunky is low level, Toxel is low level. Both of those are better than Murkrow, better than Zoroark, right? Even though I already kind of have setups that don't necessarily want them. I would increase my chance of Houndoom Salazzle if I repel Manip here, though. That's the consideration. Do I have a Mon that can repel Manip here, even? Haven't I leveled everyone? I have 1 delay. What level is my delay? 26. I could repel Manip this, then. Because if you think about it, Unstunky and Toxel, like, they're not bad Mon. I think they're better than the average Zoroark Murkrow. But I feel like what I'm supposed to be doing here is try to optimize for Houndoom Salazzle Coughing. and just increase my chance of getting one of those three in a box like this. Because all three of those would just be giga insane here, right? Like a giga insane. Like we hit the Zorak or the Mukra because we took slightly less chances of getting Stunky or Toxo when we have Drapion. I feel like I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to 32 repel this. Just because we already have this Drapion, right? If we didn't already have this Drapion, I don't think I would ever do this because Scorpy, but didn't make this 32. Out one. I need some guys who just help us catch this. I imagine Nito's not bad. You're good against a lot of the guys, but not all of the guys. You're probably pretty good here. I can actually be really good here. I guess I should still just always take it because it's that guy, right? And Drapion should be really good. Oh, I know this is naughty, but I still really want this Drapion for this, right? Probably over Nidoqueen. Right, and there's nothing here that can prevent me from doing stupid stuff, right? The only thing here that might have something stupid that I can think of is Coughing and Skuntank. Do either of them have something stupid? I think this is right before Coughing Self-Destruct, right? Self-Destruct is 34, so this is right before Coughing Self-Destruct. Stunky gets Self-Destruct at... It only gets Explosion, actually, and it's only at 52. Skuntank never gets it either, so we should be safe. There's nothing stupid that can happen here. I think this is a fair Repel Manip. I already have that guy. I'm not trusting this guy to run away, though, so let's go. Hammy should never take damage here. Knockoff is fine, because we just have ones. Might lose a few more ones here, but... Yeah, we'd always still get the Drapion as well, but obviously we already have Drapion. Man, if that had just been Salazzle Houndoom. Okay, I'll take this any day. I think the Salazzle would have been better, but I'll take this any day. Gives us a really good special fire type. What does Houndoom at this level have? What even is the catch rate of Houndoom at this level? 45, so not great, but I've seen worse. It does not have Flamethrower yet. This is 32, so it's Crunch, Flame Bust, Fire Fang, Bite. It has, like, no attacks. That sounds like something that Dreadnought just can never take damage from. Can Dreadnought damage a Houndoom at this level? There's no way, right? Okay, let's just see what can actually damage it at 32 first. I'm assuming Dreadnought just absolutely annihilates it. Tuttle can sometimes, usually never do anything. I could Toxic it, but I don't know if I guarantee a range before the Toxic does anything. I could probably knock off it. I guess it would be Crunch. Well, no, it would not be Crunch, but I can probably knock off it if I want to go Drapion. What about Lantern? Lantern Ice Beam is really good at damaging this. Lantern Ice Beam is really good at damaging this. I think lets me get the T-Wave. That damage means I should always be safe to Ice Beam one more time. Maybe just go into, like, Dreadnought taking 0 damage here now until we catch it. Okay, I'll take a Houndoom here any day of the week. Holy. Good hit, good hits. We dodge the Zorak, dodge the Mukro. I don't even think Mukro would be that bad for this box, but... I'll take a dodge Zorak any day of the week. Lax is, like, fine on this guy, right? I don't hate it. Not like the greatest Houndoom ever, but just the virtue of being a Houndoom, I think this is fine for us. Right? Oh, some of these guys probably still have items, right? Oh, we're not doing it this way. I think this is, like, more than a solid hit for us. Technically increases our chance of a Salazzle here later, too, right? From, 112. Let's actually look at it. I should actually put the Mon we've gotten today in this. Last one I have is... Oh, no, I have Drapion in... Got here already. So we pulled 115 for... Houndoom. I don't feel like actually putting the numbers in right now. That's a later me issue. Have I pulled anything else? Do I really just have... I guess it looks like I have a 4 block of delay just because I missed the 111, right? I just want to, like, go look at how this Houndoom Hellsire encounters, though, because I feel like it has to do pretty well, right? some dupe shenanigans. There's high chance of something good here. We're probably gonna end up with like the Pyro or the Rapidash. Both of those are decent overheaters though, so I'm not gonna hate either of them, right? Does Houndoom get overheat? It doesn't, right? Like if it does, it's like super late. It just doesn't get it at all. So ideally we can just get like Pyro's a good overheater, Rapidash is a fine overheater. Like both these would be very good options, right? What else is Houndoom? I know there's a few other places for it. I think most of them are like way later though. Yeah, like Magma Hideout. How does this look for our Magma Hideout now? Not like a lot more fire types we get. That doesn't look great. I mean, we're never pulling here, right? Because unless we lose our Victor Bell, this actually looks really good for if we lose the Victor Bell. We can actually still get something decent, but oh, this increases. I mean, how are we not just pulling Hellroom though, right? Like these things are just too good. Having the Houndoom duped out of Hellroom is just insane though, right? Obviously, we can never dupe the Charizard, so we still have the 5% Charizard shenanigans, but it's looking like a really good Hellroom if I can catch it. I just have to be like very conscious when I go for it. There's another place of Houndoom, right? Am I crazy? Maybe not. No, it's just Magma Hideouts. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was in some like random Victory Road table. Very solid hit though. We'll never complain about having a good special dark type, good special fire type here. Foul Play can have some pretty good uses here, right? I mean, whenever pressing Crunch. What is Houndoom's base attack? 90? It's not even that... It doesn't even have that bad a base attack, but... What else do you get here? You get Flamethrower here, right? We get Flamethrower and Sucker Punch here, though. Maybe we just don't want the Foul Play. Is it gonna be Dark Pulse always? I guess like I can just drop Crunch here. Like Crunch should be relatively irrelevant. We get Flamethrower here over Flame Burst. Then we get Sucker Punch probably over Fire Fang, because I don't think I ever need this to be a physical fire type in this box. Does it have like decent attack, right? Yeah. Obviously special attacks are gonna be higher, but that is actually not a bad hit for this box though. I'll take it. I'll hold up, have the script that breaks sometimes. Houndoom in, Houndoom in. Next is the... Oh god, what's that Pokemon called? Heliophyte? Pokemaniac Wyatt. Heliolisk. Heliolisk Dunsparce. Sadly we lost Hitmonchan that can probably cook this thing, but I'm assuming Hariyama also cooks this thing. Like, we maxed this thing special defense for Porygon, so we should just absolutely destroy it, right? They got Vital Throw, still does it. We don't even need the Brick Break yet. Nice. I guess I could take this level now, too, couldn't I? I guess I don't want to, yeah, because I still don't want to drop the Vital Throw. Fair enough. I mean, it does have 47, though. We just fake out Vital Throw. Obviously, like, I'll drop it the second it's no longer relevant. Everyone says I'd probably just drop Throat Chop, let's be honest here. No, I'd probably just drop Throat Chop and just keep Knockoff instead. Right? Yeah. Which means I am going to just level this here, and I probably should just level this here. I think Heavy Slam on this thing is actually relevant, especially when I just have 0 Steel types anywhere in my box. Not that I expect this Heavy Slam to really do anything anyway, right? I mean, I guess he is because it resists it, but... Right, we can just fake out Vital Throw this, and we're just out of here. I don't know what that baits, though. We'll be relatively healthy, because it could just randomly Magnetize. So it's kind of hard to tell what our HP is going to be. We don't care about this nasty plotting, because we have an Arcanine. Arcanine just cooks this thing no matter what it does. I don't necessarily want to go back into Hariyama here. I mean, Drapion just cooks this thing no matter what is happening, right? And ideally, I just use like an electric type here, so like this or Lantern. If either of those fell, I'd probably just go into Tyrantrum because I don't have a Limbamon. Yeah, for me, this fight should just be Giga over. We have a very good team for this fight. I mean, we just have a very good team in general, right? This team is not looking very balanced, if I had to say so. I guess I should technically cherry this, right? The Kecleon doesn't have a status, right? Am I crazy? I think the Kecleon Helios... Oh, I guess the Helios does have a status. It has that, but... Pretty sure the Kecleon does not have a status, so it doesn't matter what we do. It does have knockoff. Is knockoff damage relevant here? Absolutely not. Thing is, we don't do like a lot of damage to it, but we can always just toxic it because it will just be stuck in Drain Punch until we show kill. But that's fine. Like we have backups for this as well because Tyrantrum can also just bulk this well enough. I can swap through like Lance and do stuff like that. Like it should be fine. Hariyama will probably actually... Hariyama has a good chance of just still being healthy because there's a pretty high chance of... Okay, didn't go for it, but of Magnet Rise there. Hamilton will still be pretty healthy. It can do something. Yeah, I guess it just decided to not go for the poison, so Hammy will not be healthy. Never mind. I believe this is always Drain Punch. I guess I should have brought Masquerain here for -1 first, huh? I'm just going straight in on a Drain Punch, I guess. Yeah. There's no reason not to Toxic this. We need to write down this is Fighting type now. There's no real reason not to Toxic this, and then we just get Toxic rolling. It's less damage, but I think I'd rather just have Healing here. What did it press there? It wasn't Drain Punch, was it? Should be able to press anything that isn't Drain Punch, though. Oh, it was Power Punch, wasn't it? I forgot this thing is Power Punch. We're still fine here, though. It is still a Fire type. We Leech Life again. It doesn't see kill yet. It's +2 now. That should still be fine. Drain Punch can kill us now, so we do have to swap. It's already poisoned, so it's about to die, though. So we're like Giga Vibing. Let's go into, let's go Luxray probably, right? Luxray will minus put this back to +1 and just never die. Yeah, we just go Luxray. Luxray is fast at showing kill now into the Fighting type. Technically, it could go for the slow kill it has. Does it have a slow kill? It actually does not have a slow kill. It could very rarely go for a Drain Punch or a knockoff slow kill here, I think, right? No, it's only Drain Punch slow kill. It can very rarely go for a Drain Punch slow kill, but this is almost always a Shadow Sneak. I think I just go Lantern here. We'll just go for the damage, because does it kill us with a Shadow Sneak ever? At +1? It doesn't, right? 64? So why would I not just attack and just kill this on outspeed? Good question. Next question. Get one for Ghost type here. Which means it was just always dead. And this is fine, we just go Lantern, and Lantern does not really take damage from this thing. Technically it's probably better to discharge in case we get paralysis. No, because it has a Limeri anyway. Right, this has Coil. Why did I forget this has Coil? Oh god. Wait, this is actually kind of sus now. Hold up. Maybe I can do 114. Good news is we basically always 3 shots. That is a range that guarantees the 3 shots. I don't know why I forgot that thing had Coil. I was like used to every electric type just doing enough that he can't set up, right? Okay, we need to lock in. That was a very anti-locked in fight. Okay, I remember this next fight being slightly annoying for a lot of things, just because you need like a very specific order in this next fight because of the muck sometimes, right? Just depends on which muck answers are allowed to be. We do have Krook though. Krook can usually just come in and not care about anything here, right? I just not even care about the knockoff, just come in and press high horsepower. And nothing else just sets it up for someone else to KO. So I think I'm fine just doing whatever. So I just lead this, press the rock slide. If it doesn't kill, we just press the extreme speed next time. That's fine. It should always kill because it's very likely to just Brave Bud though, right? It's just always Brave Bud. Never mind. That should just always bring this in. Item or not, we just get something stupid. In fact, I think I'd rather have item here because I'd rather just guarantee the knockoff into no item Krook. Krook shows kill here, doesn't die to Ice Punch even on crit. Even on double crit, we never die here, so we just get some high horsepower going. I guess if we get Poison Touch, we can die. I guess that's the awkward thing, right? Okay, but like either way, if we're guaranteeing the knockoff and then showing kill, I can swap out on the Ice Punch. And go into something else, right? I don't know what. I mean, this can just come out on Ice Punch. With a Aspa and just win, right? We just rapid spin into high horsepower. And this heals for 8, doesn't it? That wouldn't quite kill. Just set it up well enough, though, because we show kill it can't set up. You know, get poison, we can always get the high horsepower off. We just press the high horsepower and just see what happens. If we have the range, cool. If we don't, we have options. We can go back into Hammy. I can bring like Drapion Dreadnought. Or Drapion works. I just need something that can just cook this guy. Probably you. Just this with this with a possum. In case that fails, I might have to come into a flamethrower to KO. I still have Hammy, which is always good. Coming into flamethrower, Houndoom's also good. I mean, it's probably just this, because this can just not care about the flamethrower, right? Just eat the flamethrower and keep going. If I had to think way too long, or yeah, I had to think way too long about that fight for just my box holding W. One item here. Asper here for safety. I probably just Asper both of these for safety. I just don't do anything on Krook in case it can just go for the kill range, and then pass on the other two just in case. That's the only way they can really have anything bad happen to them. Okay. Me Rock Slide, eats a Brave Bird, that's fine. Always a kill, always goes Muck. We go Krook, we get a -1 for fun. If we don't get poisoned here, I believe I'm allowed to just attack. Ice Punch can only do 116, so I am allowed to just attack, kill with high horsepower. If we kill, cool. If we don't, it's fine. Okay, no crit, so we just win. We just press high horsepower again. I'm fine getting Strange Steam from Wheezing. We just go Nido. This cannot Toxic, which is still fine. We just go Nido. Okay, no confusion, so we just Sludge Bomb win. That flamethrower can do a little bit of damage, right? Hold up. Snow Queen isn't like super special bulky right now. 64. Fine. Barely missed the range, but we always say if they even have to burn. We can always go in the third tunnel and outspeed. Oh god, I'm kind of afraid of the Slurper fight, man. I just don't have a good Slurpuff answer. And it kind of does a lot of damage to Donphan. Sticky Web is the one that's guaranteed first every single time, right? It can never not be first. Otherwise, it's almost always pressed still. So we can just, like, rapid spin a few times. It has Unbutton, which is annoying, but it is what it is. We just rapid spin a few times and go from there. The question is, do I care about being sticky webbed here? Sticky web is only -1. Who's my Alcremie? Arcanine or Talon? Sticky web is only grounded Mon, right? It's only grounded, so if my Alcremie is Talon, we don't care about it on Alcremie at all. Please come no item and just absolutely destroy this thing. My Appleton will probably care, though, is the issue. There's a very good chance my Appleton can... No, that's a wrong move. I'm assuming you... Oh. My Appleton kind of cares, because I do have to go for one shot, so it has to be one of these three. Or Hariyama. And all of them would have to be faster to do this. None of them... Oh, I can't actually be this. What am I saying? But it's one of these three, because this can just Ice Punch if it has to. Oh, even Ice Punch is a little weak, but with Nevermelt we win this. So I just need to make sure we're coming... I think, like, bottom line is I can't let this set up Sticky Web, right? I'm just not allowed. So I think I'm just, like, leading this and rapid spinning into it until something good happens. It's very likely to press it every turn. If it ever Dazzlings, we just have to figure it out. Because with Battle Llama, I should hopefully just not hit the weird 2 KO range and just stay out until it guarantees a kill. And then if it guarantees a kill, I can go into something else. Right. Maybe I'm supposed to T-Wave this even. I mean, I just go into this for the T-Wave and then kill off something else. I mean, that I wouldn't have rapid spin. Oh, this gets very weird very fast. I just don't have anything that does a good damage range on this other than, like, maybe Hariyama. And obviously Hariyama is just going to be slower. I mean, what I could do, lead Lantern T-Wave. But then I have to go into this, which is weird. I only get one rapid spin. I get a T-Wave, rapid spin, fake out, then kill. I guess that works, right? T-Wave, rapid spin, fake out, kill works. We should kill an Alcremie. It might be killing us, though, because we're probably coming into Dazzling, but Dazzling never kills us is the important thing. So yeah, we T-Wave, go into this, press one Rapid Spin for 17, go into this, and then a Fake Out Heavy Slam will always kill without blocking Citrus. We'll be pretty low, but we probably just get, like, Licky Licky, right? If we get Licky... I mean, this can just Giga Vibe Licky Licky. So the question is, how do we do Appleton? Can Octillery come into Apple Acid? No. So I have to make sure we're coming into non-Apple Acid, which would have to be exactly this. I use this to get non-Apple Acid, and then how am I bringing something to finish this off? This is way too many Mon for this. Like, 3 Mon for the Slurpuff cannot be a thing, right? That's the issue. But I'm assuming my T-Wave is cannot T-Wave here, if I had to guess. My Nuzzle, you don't have Nuzzle anymore. My T-Wave is can't T-Wave here is the issue. My T-Wave is... My Tailwind can almost Tailwind. They just have no good damage ranges against the Slurpuff, man. Just not a single one. 40. 50. That's it. It's gotta just be Donphan with something finishing it off, I think. And I just hope it presses Sticky Web every single ton to ever exist. What if Donphan just comes back out against the Licky Licky? Thoughts? This is guaranteed a Sticky Web ton 1 even if we're faster, right? If it has Sticky Web, it's just always Sticky Web because it's +9. So if I just lead Hariyama, press Heavy Slam, press Heavy Slam again, get brought low by Dazzling, this thing comes out, and I just go this into... As long as it can't power up, even if it can't power up, we're probably fine. And I just Rapid Spin against the Licky Licky before going into Tuttle. I just do the thing where I have the Masquerade for the Appleton pivots to get us Dragon Pulse into Octillery. Octillery Ice Beams. This comes out. This can kind of low-key set up here, which is kind of scary. This can low-key set up. Acid Armor is +2 defense, right? We have Bullet Seed, so it can Acid Armor here. I want to say Acid Armor is +2. Yes. Oh, God. We're still probably taking so little damage, I don't care, but it can get a little bit awkward. Oh, what about this? Because Calm Mind is only +1, right? So Bomb Soda does nothing. Nah, it's probably just supposed to be this vibing. If we come in on exactly Acid Armor, it's weird, but not unplayable. Like, we still have Flamethrower in that case, right? I guess Flamethrower also doesn't do that much against Alcremie, huh? Oh, that's a +1 special, though. Flamethrower also doesn't do that much against Alcremie, huh? It's just, I don't think it's allowed to be Talonflame. I guess this could also be my kill. There's a higher chance, but still not, like, super likely to get Draining Kiss, though. So my kill has to be one of those, too, unless I teach an Ice Punch. I think I just trust Hamilton to be Hamilton. I think it'll be fine. Does any might just trust to do something it is Hamilton, right? I'd probably do Hidestone just in case, though, right? And +2 defense, I'm assuming I still want to Hidestone. Actually, at that point, I'd rather just Flamethrower anyway, so I should actually Wise Glass this. I should actually Wise Glass this just in case, I think. No, I should Hidestone it just in case. Because then if it just presses one Calm Mind, which might be slightly more likely, I'm not actually 100% sure, we still just lose, right? Octillery is coming to another fight. What happened yet? How's this happened? I'm missing a Donphan. I think I'm gonna Hidestone. I don't know if it's correct, but I think I'm gonna Hidestone. Yeah, I'm technically allowed to just have an Ombay here as well. I don't, I guess I don't want to risk one-shotting, do I? I guess I technically don't want to risk one-shotting. Might just have to, though. If we get the crit one-shot, I think we still get the same order, right? Because Licky Licky will see out... Licky Licky doesn't see out damage. We show out damage to Appleton, though, and we show out damage to Out Creamy, so it should still go Licky Licky. Yeah, it'll still go Licky as the first Fastamon, then. Because we show out damage to everything on Hariyama. Amazes Hariyama still manages to show out damage on everything. It's guaranteed to use the annoying move, Sticky Web. We press this, the second one will always kill We Never Die to Dazzling because we're max special. Should always be Licky Licky. We're going to go into Dawn Fan. One non-power whip. We're going to press Rapid Spin to get rid of the things. We can never die to that power whip, and now we can just go into Potera and just win. I take a few turns, but I do want to have as much HP on Totera as possible here. It's actually relevant. I'll check to see if this was own tempo. This is own tempo. Oh no, attack still affects own tempo. It's unaware I'm thinking of, right? Should have kill from here. Well, not -1. Yeah, we should just have halfway kill. Okay, this is random move Appleton. Well, actually, it's not even random move. It's very likely Dragon Pulse, but still we can't risk it, so we're just gonna go into Masquerain here. Masquerain never died. Oh, it did Apple Acid. But if Finch down should be fine. This is still always Dragon Pulse, so we can go into Octolio Ice Beam. We can also Leech Seed, but obviously we don't care about Leech Seed. Ice Beam. Now we need to figure out what we're doing here. I just have to go hard Hammy. Ideally, just presses like Calm Mind or something. Mystical Fire is by far best case. We just win. If that presses Acid Arm, it can get weird, but not unplayable. But now, because it didn't, we just win. Next, oh, I mean, we have Hariyama, so the Excalibur should be pretty free. We have like Hariyama plus Masquerain. So I assume this should be free. Maybe just coming on Bug Buzzes, Fake Out, yada yada yada, right? I don't know if I have a great lead, though. My lead might just have to be Orbeetle. But even Orbeetle is not great at it, right? Because Orbeetle is not a strong man Orbeetle. Definitely not a strong man Orbeetle. I'm probably gonna have to lead some random mon that can just go for consistent 2-shot. Drapion's not terrible. Just knock off Crunch for Rossberry. I don't hate it. Yeah, I can just knock off Crunch for Rossberry here. We should bait this on either Final Gambit or Bug Buzz, which means we just get into the Hariyama split early. Fake out. This after the fake out, this is 80%. 80% should not be able to kill Masquerain, so I can go into Masquerain now. We'd like it to not Final Gambit against Hariyama, but it's fine if it does. Obviously, we get Focus Blast plus that, so we can go into this. Yada, yada, yada. Ideally, the Final Gambit is eventually into this after, like, 2 fake outs, but it's fine. What's my answer to this is the question. It really wants to be Drapion, if I'm being honest with you, especially with, like, some minuses, but... There's a world where you just, bait low kicks through Masquerain, right? Drapion is, like, not going to be healthy as the issue. So I'd have to lead someone else here, and I don't know if I have another lead here. I guess this can lead here. Actually, this leads here fine. I think Drapion is just a very good Greninja, right? I'd like to get at least 1 minus on this. Which I can almost always do through Luxray if nothing else. And I'd like something that eats Acrobatics Gunk Shot and gets Low Kick, which is probably you. And eventually, once this is like minus a few times, we're getting Water Shuriken. Does it from a pure water type, but that should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. Unless I want to try to... the issue is I just can't guarantee it's down enough for this, right? I guess this can kind of still eat low kick, so I can kind of low key... How many downs do I need for this again? Is it 2? I only need 2 downs for this line. It's not even that bad. I think there's no way Donphan does it better. Yeah, I think Doterra is actually my better option for this than Drapion. I think if I go Drapion, the Water Shuriken does a little bit too much to me. Whereas Tuttle can just bulk the Water Shuriken and not care. What are we getting from Excalibur Pivot now, by the way? We can get Focus Blast. That's a little awkward. We can't get Final Gambit anymore, though, I think, right? Because it always go for a fast goal over Final Gambit. So maybe I'm just allowed to go straight Masquerain instead. I guess I can go back to the Drapion lead and just go back to what we had before, right? Which I think is slightly better because Drapion can also randomly back up, right? We just need Ross Bay on that. That's fine. Now I get back to the Giga line that I was looking at earlier. Oh, wait, I'm actually going to Silk Sky for this. Because I want to do as much damage as possible here, I think. As opposed to just, what's it called? Rust. I'd rather just do more damage to the Excalibur than be slightly bulky against it, because if Hariyama gets hit by a lot of damage, it's done its job already anyway, right? And this will maybe preserve some HP on Masquerain for some low kick pivots. Wait, there wasn't an item here, was that? Oh, it was. Huge gold. Use that Pokédollars. Alright, so we want to knock off Crunch, and that'll always kill here. Does it come out saying kill on anything? Oh, actually, can this see? Oh, maybe I looked the calc wrong. This can see Focus Blast here, can't it? Not guaranteed Bug Buzz. It is guaranteed to go for an attack, though. I think I still go Hariyama first, even if it can be Focus Blast. That hurts. I'm so safe to get Mask now, though. It should never be able to see anything that's too dangerous to Mask. Unless the Final Gambits, which it should be very unlikely to. I think I can eat another Bug Buzz here even after that, right? 75? Yeah, we can eat another Bug Buzz even after that. There should always be Bug Buzz from Mask if it doesn't Final Gambit. It should be low enough that we're safe from the Final Gambit as well. I'd say that's probably, like, even if that's like 70, I think we're safe here. 70 Final Gambit here is only like 98. I don't think that's 70. Yeah, I don't think that's 70. Okay, this is pure random move, though, I believe, right? I'd probably just go Luxray. Luxray has the highest chance of just living pure random move. Only dies to exactly 1 roll of Gunk Shot on crit. It actually saw the Gunk Shot. Okay, it missed anyway. Easy game. Alright, against Luxray, it should see... At -1, it never sees Water Shuriken, right? That's the one thing that's kind of sus at some point. It does not. We go Dreadnought. Get the Gunk Shot. Go Masquerain on the low kick. -2. I think I want -3 here. So go Dreadnought one more time. Go Masquerain. I'm assuming I want to come in on low kick, right? Yeah. Go Dreadnought one more time just so we can come in on low kick. Now we just... It's pretty likely to get water type, so I think it just best Seed Bomb. Yeah, it just has to be Seed Bomb every turn, but... You know, is we out... I should grab this one more time, actually, and maybe just get the Water Shurikens more often. Alright, eventually this thing goes down. It just might take a minute. Let's go... Love the title. Yo, what's up, Lunix? How we doing? Welcome on in. Alright, what is the next fight? Next is... Oh, no. It's this fight. How am I doing? I'm vibing, I'm vibing. I'll be vibing more when there's not a Typhlosion on my calc, but... We'll figure it out. I can do the Cuss Tuddly, but do I have a Mammothwine if I do that? Oh, I might, actually. Wait a second. Houndoom. Holy. I don't know what Houndoom baits, though, is the issue. Houndoom bait well. Can you explain briefly how this one works? This is it's just like standard hardcore Nuzlocke rules in Pokemon Run and Bun. Run and Bun is just a ROM hack made by, I don't know if he's ex-competitive or he's still a competitive player, but just a competitive player built around Nuzlocking. Yeah, just standard hardcore Nuzlocke rules, fast encounter, no healing in battle, yada yada yada, no overleveling. Permadeath, all the standard stuff. Victor Bell's fast. Wait a second. I mean, I guess it's never killing Ninetales though. Probably have Chlorophyll here though. I guess it's never outspeeding a shifter either. Like, I can do the Cust Torterra lead that guarantees us a Icicle Crash Ice Shard. Go into Hamilton. And we just show Flamethrower kill. Why do I feel like this line usually doesn't work? What am I missing? Oh no, I guess no, doesn't this get Shift next is always the issue? Not really. Who's less likely to get Shift next, I guess, is the question. Probably Hammy, because it takes less from here, right? You take too much from this. Yeah. The issue is doesn't know because... Right, it doesn't work because Hammy gets Typhlosion. Right, that's what it is. Oh, wait, I have the Talon, though. Oh, I have the Talon line here. Wait a second. Oh, that line is so much better. Hold up. Because once we boost, we don't take damage from the Icicle Crash. We just try to get the one Will-O-Wisp, burn this, and then Donphan can just take care of the Stealth Rocks later. Once it's like bunts, Giga downed. We don't have Growl anymore, I guess, but... Like, once this is bunt, we wait for it to tick down, and then we just send in the Donphan. They can always live 2 with some Rapid Spin shenanigans. Does Donphan not just get this, though? Donphan kind of just gets this. I guess that's the issue. Hmm. Do I have a Ninetales lead that gets straight to Typhlosion? Because that would just make this the freest encounter or fight I've ever done in my life, right? Ideally, it'd be a Ninetales kill that is faster killing Mamoswine. So one of these two. Or just never dead to Mamoswine. Probably have to be exactly Houndoom. I mean, Houndoom. Houndoom does do it, actually. No, Houndoom does. No, Houndoom doesn't do it. No, it does, because this is Flamethrower. Yeah, Houndoom does it. If it can fight this. Can Houndoom fight this? We have Sucker Punch. Get this low, swap Houndoom in. Is that enough to still... We'll always outdamage Shiftry unless it exactly sees a kill. It'll never go the Mon that we have a fast kill on. So it should just go this. We get this in, and we just do whatever we feel like doing, because we can just... Probably has to be like exactly one of these two fighting it, but that's fine. Both of these should be able to fight this very freely. I'm not even counting this to the red HP right now. Hold up. That should be fine. Okay, I just need to get this into Sucker Punch range without killing it then. How are we doing that? How am I getting this into Sucker Punch range without killing it? I just need to make sure we never go below 50% as well, so we can only take one hit here. Or we have to bait a Solar Beam, that also is fine. Or Extra Sensory. I could like Toxic and just pivot around for a bit. Whenever that at once likely to Hypnosis anyway, we just press Toxic. We just wait until we would kill on Houndoom. I see like one thing that can eat Flamethrower that ideally gets extra sensory. Solar Beam is also fine. Ideally it's just extra sensory though, that makes it like Giga free. Probably have to be like you, right? No, you also get Solar Beam, duh. You don't eat Flamethrower, you would get Solar Beam. You? You can also get Fake Out Chip while doing it as well. We're getting extra sensory Hypnosis. It's very likely Hypnosis on one, but it's not guaranteed. If it doesn't, it should still be fine, though. And the extra Fake Out Ton should just make it free for what we need to do here. This can easily have a Chesto here. We just do this, shot speed, or outspeed kill to this. We show out damage to this because explosion isn't calced. This comes in. I need to KO this on something that'll get this guy, which is either of these two, realistically. I'd rather do the one that has a higher chance of getting Icicle Crash. Once we're just getting Icicle Crash, Ice Shed, Stealth Rock, doesn't even really matter. I just go into this. I don't have a Mach Puncher for the Shiftry. Does it have to be Drapion fighting this? Wait a second, might have to be Drapion fighting this. Yeah, it doesn't have to be Drapion exactly fighting this. Wait a second. This is like okay at it, but not good. You just get Solar Bladed. Yeah. Yeah, it has to be exactly Drapion fighting this, doesn't it? The Drapion can't be a Ninetales lead. You just KO'd a Flamethrower. Like Talon? What does Talon get? Depends on HP, right? But if nothing else, if we just Talon lead this, Talon can just take care of the Ninetales later. Or, we just come with a Chesto for the Hypnosis. We don't take that much from playing through a Solar Beam. We bait good move for this to come in and finish. If we kill with this, we should just always get Typhlosion, seeing outspeed KO unless we're below 42, in which case we just boost anyway against the Ninetales. Right? That should be fine. We need Drapion here. Means I'm no longer using the Hariyama line, so I can bring Drapion Donphan. The only thing I'm worried about is this actually setting up. This shouldn't... Oh, wait, we're getting Earthquake here, right? So I can't just go straight into this. I'm assuming you can't eat Earthquake either. So this is where it gets weird. I don't really have anything that can just eat Earthquake. So I guess now we kind of want to kill on this. But this also just gets Earthquake, so it doesn't help. Killing on this doesn't help because we still get Shift Tree and early, which we cannot do here ever. There's two wants to kill Typhlosion now is the issue. I can swap into this to get the ISO Crash Stealth Rock, but the issue is that lets it Stealth Rock. But I guess then I'd have the Donphan line, right? Assuming Talonflame has the HP, though. If Talonflame doesn't have the HP for this, it gets weird, but... was like already asleep, but... I guess the question is, do I actually care about the Stealth Rock? I don't, right? This should be neutral Stealth Rock, so the 1/8? Neutral is 1/8, right? Neutral is 1/8, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, neutral is 1/8. We're taking 1/8, so 16%, 25%, 56%. Say 57. 57 plus 16 plus... what was the other number? 25? 98. I don't kill through Bun, right? So I do have to have a Raspberry here, but we should just always be safe. As long as we don't come into exactly Heat Wave, which Arcanine can never get. So I should be fine even if this decides to Stealth Rock. So as long as I can just get to the guaranteed non-Earthquake line, we just win. So Talonflame just has to exist. It doesn't have to actually do anything fancy. Who else is coming here? Arcanine is for sure here. Drapion and Donphan. Donphan doesn't really matter what it's doing. We have to have Ross here because if we get a Heat Wave Bunt, that would be quite tragic. Hamilton is vibing. Yo, thanks for the sub, Finn. Thanks for the sub. Sadly, I don't have, like, amazing emotes right now. I just have some preset ones, but I always appreciate it. We used to get no ads, right? Alright. No. Do I need a Ross on this? Eruption can't bun, right? Eruption can't bun. Just in case we swap into a sleep, because that is technically possible. I guess if we'd be swapping sleep, I'd probably... I should be safe. No, I should be safe. Let's make sure there's no crit range that puts us into a weird range here, right? If we take 54%, we can be in Solar Blade range if we take 54. Oh, God. Okay, I guess I technically do need an Norn then. Huge. I always appreciate it, friend. Yeah, I think we're just on here. Alright. Weird because Talon doesn't actually see that much damage here, but it should be fine. Just needs to do enough, right? If we get put to sleep, we're fine. If we don't get put to sleep, we're not taking damage anyway, and we can just roost. Roost takes away flying types, which shouldn't affect Ninetales at all. God, I hate this fight. It's like this fight and the next fight are probably like two of the hardest fights before exactly Tabitha, right? I guess Vito, but I don't even think Vito is like usually that hard. Alright, you got this, Talon. I believe in you, buddy. Acrobatics. Hypnosis is fine. We no longer have Chessa, so we do more acrobatics damage. Okay. Am I allowed to KO this right now? That's the question. I'm 90. Icicle Crash sees 88. So this does not see Mammoth Swine kill. Does not see Shiftry kill. We'll still always see Typhlosion kill. So we should be safe. Acrobatics. And this should always be Typhlosion. Perfect. We go Dreadnought. I mean, Silent Flame is healthy enough to do some shenanigans late if it needs to. Rock Tomb is irrelevant here, right? Rock Tomb is irrelevant. I'd rather just do less damage on later eruptions. Okay, at 10% we should be taking nothing here. We should never show Icicle Crash kill, so it should just be guaranteed Earthquake from Mammoth Swine. Mammoth Swine will see an outspeed KO. We go back into Talon here. Okay, I could do the line that never risks Stealth Rock shenanigan. Let me see exactly what the Stealth Rock damage is to see if I need to worry about that. Because it actually matters now because we have the option to avenge or potentially avoid it. So we're taking 17 from Stealth Rocks on Drapion if it goes up. We are taking... what would we be baiting? Probably Solar Blade could potentially be either. So just assume the highest damage we take there, which is Solar Blade for 35. We have to go through one Heat Wave, but we don't have to worry about burn damage, and that's 78. We can take exactly 130 on our 138 Drapion, so we should be safe. So I'm going to just go into anything that can just OTK this now, which on this will always be Icicle Crash or Stealth Rock right now, so it doesn't see kill. So I go Arcanine here to kill with Flamethrower. This can have an Earthquake because we're Flying type. Stealth Rock is fine. We Flamethrower to get the kill. Actually did go for the Ice Shard, holy. Now this should just be Solar Blade. We go Drapion. This can no longer explode because it's last Mon. We had 91 HP after Stealth Rock plus that. We take 78 max here, so we just always go with Leech Life. Alright, now for one of the most annoying doubles in the game. Let's go. Ori and Tia. At least I have Protect Mon this time, right? Well, Protect Mon singular, but at least we have Protect Mon this time. If that Hitmonchan had lived, would it have Detect right now? Or is that only Chop? I don't actually know. Oh, I guess I just said Hitmonchan. Or I don't even know what I said. I'm probably getting a little too tired. Do I just do Veto and go to sleep? Like Veto encounters go to sleep? Maybe. No, Hitmonchan is not a Detect Mon. It's only Top. Okay. Alright. What are we doing today? Demonic Double. I mean, Hammy's usually really good for this fight if you can set it up correctly. Drapion's usually really good for this fight if you set it up correctly. Huh. It's just this will fake it out. Right. I wonder if I can go for Gothitella kill here ever. And just bait Gothitella second and just auto-win the game. What's my best Boo kill? So we threw Intim, so you don't actually kill. You don't actually kill, but you can come in and kill later. Sadly, you are not fast. Like I said, it requires exactly plus speed. Like, most of these on physical attacks is the issue. My Masquerain guarantees this kill. My Masquerain also guarantees the fake out. I could lead... No, I wouldn't want to do that. It will fake out my fast kill over it faking out a slow kill here. My Masquerain is too strong, man. My Masquerain is too strong. I guess I could use Orbeetle as well. See how that looks. I should always have it with Silverwind, so one should be adding like at least 20% here. Yeah. It's not quite 20%, but like close to 20%. It's like 82 is the point where a type boost item usually walks through it. So the Bug Buzz kill on Booksish. We never show kill to this. Because we don't show a kill onto this, we won't get any fake out shenanigans. I can guarantee attacks by Protect Mon. Guarantee close combat plus even move. Move doesn't matter because we're KOing this. Now, who are we allowed to bait? We have to be low enough to bait Psychic Fangs is the issue here, which can see Foul Play on Caracosta. We'll be intimed, actually. Never mind. We will be intimed. So we can be 30 there. So we can be a range that shows good kills here at 42. So for 42 Caracosta, we're at -1, no item. We guarantee close combat, and we don't care what boost this is pressing. At 42, who are we baiting out? I'm assuming we show kill here. And we show kill here. But the good news is I think this always gets Bishop, because we show outdamage, outspeed to Gothitella, so we should just always get Bishop, which is fine. So Bishop or Orbital slot 2 to bait out Bishop. You and you. We bait out Bishop with 42 HP. This guy, what are we baiting here? 42 HP can get Iron Head. 42 HP can get Iron Head. Can technically even get knockoff. That's the actual tragic one. Technically get knockoff. You can't guarantee Sucker Punch since we're Slowamon and Eva slot. This is where things just start getting weird, huh? I mean, low-key, this can come into anything except for the fact this is also close combating. If I go into Masquerade, I'm just giving this thing a plus attack with press of the Iron Head, we lose, right? Always kind of the issue with Masquerade, unless you can come in earlier. I don't think I'm allowed to have come in earlier, right? What if I just swap into Drapion on turn 1 into, like, fake out Psychic Fangs as we just KO something? And just queue up a Black Last knockoff from the Gothitella. Can I do that somehow? I mean, there's no way I have something that gets... Do I have something that gets fake out Psychic? No, there's no way. What in this box potentially gets Psychic Fangs? No, 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 no. These two? You basically have to be exactly a water type, right? Or it'd have to resist water. Like, these three can all do it. You can probably... No, you still get liquidation because you're ground type. No, no. No. You do. It's just that collection, right? I guess you do. I guess technically you would as well, but... I doubt any of these get fake out, right? At -1, you probably don't. Oh, hold. At -1, you do get faked out. Hold up. If I muscle band this, I show Playra through -1. Oh, no, wait, you don't get Psychic Fangs. Never mind. It's not you. You don't get Psychic Fangs. You don't get Psychic Fangs. Yeah, just none of my fast kills on this will ever get Psychic Fangs. The -1. So it's not easy to get fake out on that slot. Which means whatever's on the... Yeah. It's a little annoying. You can fake out on like this side, but I need to be killing boosters at the same time is the issue, right? I mean, can this just come into like a foul play? Knockoff? It can just come into a foul play, right? It can't come into a knockoff, but it can come into a foul play, and that's fine. Okay. Because I'm gonna have to take 1 ton where this fake outs me while I get close combat, and then my other Mon has to kill Scraggy that turn while I kill Gothitella with Drapion. That sounds very doable. So I need something that gets foul play at -1 plus Psychic Fangs is the real answer. Cannot be knockoff because we have to have black glasses exactly. Yeah, cannot be knockoff. Okay, so we'll do that. So what is this? So look through our Psychic Fang guys again. Who has a chance of doing that? Ideally, it'd be someone who resists this guy. No, this is gonna get close combat. What am I saying? Yeah, we want to get a dark move, not resist a dark move, man. What am I saying? We get everyone who should get this again. So it's you, It's only these 6, right? It should only be these 6 to get Psychic Fang ever. So which one of these through Intim can ever reasonably get foul play? None of them? If we want Intim, this could actually do it. It's just can get knockoff though. Like, I guarantee the knockoff again. Oh, wait a second. Victreebel. Victreebel, no item does it, even through Intim. Yo, Lonely Victreebel coming in clutch. Holy. Okay. So I'm gonna have Victreebel show foul play plus Psychic Fangs always. We'll be able to show both of those. I can go into Drapion on that slot. I need something that can kill Scraggy afterwards. That does not take too much from Gothitella, but still baits out Gothitella because Drapion will never get Gothitella, right? Okay. So now's what becomes a puzzle. I'm thinking this guy. This guy gets close combat, never mind. You then? I'm thinking Nido Queen. I guess it also has to kill Buxus, right? That's the other requirement. What all kills Buxus through -1? You don't get Gothitella, right? That's your issue. Yeah, unless you show kill to Gothitella, you never get Gothitella. If you show kill to Gothitella, you're showing kill to Scraggy, which is bad. Unless you can kill Scraggy, I don't even think that would help, right? There also has to be something decent. Okay, maybe this is asking a little bit too much here. I think that also having to kill Gothitella or kill Buxus is the issue here, right? This can just get liquidation, so it can't be this. This will be -1. This will be -1 if it can kill this at -1. It's just it can't kill this at -1 though, right? You need to also kill this at -1 is the rough thing. And also -1 the Scraggy makes some weird lines start happening. Yeah, it's like, what is ever doing this at -1, man? Other than a special attack, and my special attack guy just never gets this. Hmm. Hold. It's like slightly off, right? Because we don't have the electric item yet. So close, but doesn't quite get it. Plus, it's another Intimon that makes some weird things happen. Really is only Houndoom, but Houndoom can get liquidated because we're too slow. I don't think Zotera has the damage of Miracle Seed, right? No. Okay, I might just never be able to do a line like this then. I think getting Gothitella second might be a little bit of a fever dream. Because the issue is Drapion can't be attack dropped, right? If Drapion is attack dropped, we no longer have the Gothitella kill. So I need like both my Mon to be out that just don't care about Gothitella, and I have to go for Gothitella with multiple, and that just sounds so sus. Okay. So I need to try to set up a Bishop plus a Scrafty kill. And that's just where we are. Which is I'm kind of back to what Orbeetle carrying this plus carry cost at Orbeetle slot 2. Alright, we'll look at the line, but I don't think the line really does enough. Alright, so at -1, but we can still bait close combat plus thing at 42. And I just have to bait this going every move in the wall that it has at 42. Orbeetle will have killed this. And then what? So I have a close combat, then we have a low kick Iron Head. We don't care about Sucker Punch, obviously, so we just consider low kick Iron Head. What is coming into close combat? Low kick Iron Head. Talonflame. Talonflame is coming into all of that. Because this will be -1. Does Talonflame have kill range? Do not intim, it should. Close combat max is 50. We'll never show kill to this, but I'm afraid of showing Sucker Punch kill now. I'm afraid of showing Sucker Punch kill. If we exactly show Sucker Punch kill, this gets weird. Unless Sucker Punch can also see highest damage on whatever is coming in to KO this, which is one of these two. We coming on the Orbeetle side. The Orbeetle side should never be getting an attack. It's either Houndoom or Arcanine. They both work well. It's probably Houndoom because Houndoom is slightly better against Gothitella. So it'll be Houndoom coming in on Orbital side, while what comes on Carricosta side. Carricosta side would have been the Talonflame. The issue is we can actually take damage here. We can take 50 plus an Iron Head here is the prominent issue. We can take 50 plus an Iron Head. Does Orbital care if it's getting attacked by Boo? I guess that's the next question. It really doesn't. I can let Books just attack us, because if it gets us low enough for Signal Beam to show out damage through Silver Powder, we should be low enough that we're in Swarm range, and Swarm range would put us back over showing one shot, so we should still get this. It means it can probably knock off into the slot we're swapping into, but that's fine because we're going into a Houndoom in that slot. That would mean I can have this in HP where we guarantee the low kick instead. I guess like just an HP at least where we never see Iron Head. Because we just need to not see Iron Head here and we win, right? Iron Head is the only thing that has a chance of being bad here. So I can now just come at 52 instead. We never see Iron Head now. We just see low kick. We have no item. Yada, yada, yada. So now... what happens here? We still see that. At 52. Foul play is fake. 52 doesn't see this anymore, but it could just attack on the side for fun. We don't really care about the Orbital as a thing. It does look like our Orbital is slower. So we might be coming into a knockoff here, so we can come into knockoff. We might even be coming into an Iron Head, but I think this can take anything that isn't low kick, and this never gets low kick. We can come into anything that isn't low kick and still kill off Sucker Punch here, since we're never downing that guy. Or still survive the Sucker Punch here, kill a Flamethrower. And we should, if this thing ever decides to not fake out, we just win with Dark Pulse Acrobatics anyway. Acrobatics will always hit first, so we're safe. It's either it crits and we're like well over damage range, or it doesn't crit and we still just go with Dark Pulse. Right? Actually, is that well over damage range? Yeah, it is, because it's doing 66. So this should just work. The question is, do I ever want to bring someone else for this Bishop instead? Right. I want to be someone faster, so the only other option I really have is exactly Hammy. I think Hammy is just overall worse than Houndoom here. So I think it's just this, and I just bring some guys in the back just for fun. Houndoom, Talon, Drapound's a fun mon, and then Octillery is an emergency oh shit octopus. Okay, so we wanted to be the exact range where we would never see Iron Head, which is 52 Carricosta, so that's slot 1. What is my pre-damage script? 152. Maybe Silver Powder on the guy. Need to be no item the next two guys. And Drapion, that doesn't matter. I'm gonna export this with items just so I can... I'm not gonna export this with items, but let me just look through this one more time. So if we have Silver Powder, we never show knockoff kill to Scrafty. Scrafty will always go for the fast kill on... I mean, even if we did, it'll go for the fast kill anyway. With Silver Powder, we always kill Buxish. No matter what happens on this Buxish, we should never be able to get Gothitella, because we either don't show Gothitella a kill. Because like the Bishop will always see a kill here is the key thing. So it should just send the Bishop out unless this exactly sees a kill. We have to be exactly 38%, right? Or like 33 to 38, I think it is. It's 33 we show kill, 30. So at 42 we don't show kill. Okay. But it should go for fast kill anyway. No, it just always goes for fast kill. What am I saying? It'll always, no matter what situation, go for fast kill on Bishop. So we never have to worry about anything here. Yeah, we're just safe. Doesn't matter which one of these three moves it wants to press since we got this Houndoom. Okay. Yeah, we should just always be safe then. The Buxus can't do something random to the Orbital I care about, right? I think it might be able to bulk up, but we don't even care about bulk up here. Okay, so this should just be free. I think we found a free line for this fight. We count all this in doubles. You are 1 outside of Iron Head range. You have a Silver Powder, and we don't need anything else. Houndoom always has a kill. Talonflame at -1 will always have a kill. Oh, no, because it will go for fast kill and Caracasa before whatever goes for orbital kill. There is no world where this Scrafty cannot press close combat into Talonflame, so we should be safe. Okay, because we're now taking low kick guaranteed, we don't have to worry about any shenanigans. Because a low kick will never do enough to Talonflame even with close combat to show a Sucker Punch. As long as we don't show a Sucker Punch, we're safe. Okay, we should be good. Okay. We already count instant into all of this. We press Protect. We press Bug Buzz into Booksish. Orbital in slot 2. The Booksish swap, after it goes down, we'll see the Orbital as the pivot in. The Orbital will always show Bishop since it's faster than Gothitella. This should now be, this can attack into Orbital or it can attack into Caracasa on the Bishop. If it attacks into Orbital, it never presses Low Kick, which is all we care about. If it attacks into Caracasa, it only sees Low Kick. Scrafty will always be close combat into Caracasa exactly. Because it sees a fast kill on Caracasa or it's a slow kill or an Orbital. So that's how we're going to go Talonflame into double fighting move. And on this side, we can take an Iron Head, a Knockoff, or a Sucker Punch. Either way, we go Houndoom. Houndoom can survive all of them and still survive a Sucker Punch afterwards. Neither of us have any type of Intim effect, so there's no shenanigans that can happen. What's the other Houndoom ability, by the way? I know Houndoom has another ability. Early Bud's the other one. Yeah, I think I'd rather have this. Alright. Double Bun is insane. Good work out there, Talon. What just happened? Alright, because this Scrafty press close combat, acrobatics will always kill as long as we didn't have an item. And Flamethrower will always outspeed kill the Bishop. The Bishop, since it didn't press Sucker Punch last turn, should be Sucker Punching into Houndoom side always here. Unless it just goes... Actually, I don't even think the low kick kills, so I think this is always Sucker Punch Houndoom side, which is fine. Acrobatics goes Scrafty. Flamethrower kills this. We get 43 Caracasa. Let me actually write that down before I forget. 43 Caro. Be relevant in like Flan Split or like Flan Gym, but not for a while. Now we have solo Gothitella. Gothitella cannot see kill onto either of our guys, so this is always fake out one side at random. We really don't care which. Actually, I think it's just guaranteed fake out Houndoom side, right? Actually, our Houndoom doesn't show a kill to this. No, it's just a complete random fake out. Okay, it's all the Houndoom side, that's fine. From here, Acrobatics plus Dark Pulse always kills. Oh, I hate that fight. Alright. We are vibing for a while now, thank God. I guess there's one more fight that's like a little bit annoying, but not that bad, but then we'll Giga vibing. Like, there's the other double you have to do to get the shed, whatever. Shed shell? There it is. And then we Giga vibing after that, because I'm not actually that afraid of Veto with this box. I don't know if not afraid of Veto is the correct answer. But, like, I'm not afraid of planning Veto. Let's leave it at that. I think the Veto plan will be chill, even if the Veto itself may or may not be chill. Talonflame does not show guaranteed one shot. But you know what it does do? It baits to a wing beat. So this end, bait to a wing beat, just go into anything that can just dig a tank to a wing. That to a wing beat, fuck. That to a wing beat, fuck. What the? I guess Tyrantrum always lives it. That to a wing beat, kinda. I guess the real answer is I go Masquerade, right? No, the real answer is I just go Masquerade for -1 first. We still guaranteed dual wing B here, and then I can just go into like where's that Dreadnought guy? Where'd he go? Where blue turtle? I'm blind. Oh no, didn't help. Where is my blue turtle? I like the oh, how did he get down there? What the? I say I know I'm blind, but I can't be that blind. But yeah, now the dual wing B doesn't matter. We just go with this rock slide. Never get this, so we get this coming out. Probably on close combat. We just do some turtle pivot shenanigans. This comes back out. We have a hammy to throw at it. GG. If we need someone else for this, it'd probably be like Donphan. Sure. And then from here, I don't think we can physically lose. I guess there's a world where I have to like panic into other guys, so I'll just take Talon. This, Hammy, Donphan, Dreadnought. Stats in this fight don't really matter, like, at all. You just on everyone. There's a Sheer Force, Toro, so we don't care about the body slam. We get like 1 or 2 minuses, and Tortero just absolutely cooks that thing. Alright. Masking for the -1. We'll guarantee dueling beat into Dreadnought. Dreadnought will Giga Vibe. Press Rock Slide, get Tauros. Should be guaranteed close combat. We go Mask. Get a -1. Should be guaranteed some random move that I can just do whatever into. I mean, we just go back Tuttle now, right? It's already a -1, so Tuttle just wins. Yeah, I mean, we should always be safe here. No matter what move this wants to press, Hammy just comes in and just bees a Hammy. Good job, Hammy. You stand there, you beat Rock. I have so many Rock types in this box, man. It's insane. Oh my god, I have a fast kill into Goluk. Insane. Holy. I have a fast foul play kill into this Goluk. Houndoom. Good job, buddy. What's that bait, though? Actually, don't show... We show outspeed out damage here. I guess we show kill here, so it just has to be this. We show outspeed out damage, so this can't set up into all of these moves. I can just go Talonflame and kill off Acrobatics. That's fine. This cannot set up if we show an outspeed or a fast 2-shot, ever. I think even if it does, Talon's probably still faster, right? Oh no, it's barely not, but... Like I said, this should never be able to set up unless I just don't know how this game works. And I think I know how the game works most of the time. Well, some of the time. I feel like you cook this thing usually. Ooh. We're cooking this thing slightly less than I like. You probably still cook it though, but slightly less than I like. I bring this in on the flamethrower with Wise Glass if I need to later. I probably want you for good pivots then, if I'm doing something like that. Do I have anyone else who just like Giga Bulks this? I don't think so. I don't really have a Giga Bulk for this. I'm not gonna lie. Which means Emergency Ocean Octopus is in. Welcome to the squad, Octopus. I guess I have an Emergency Ocean Diggersby as well. That thing's still alive. Wait a second. Is Octopus not my first sack in this box right now? That is so weird. Having Mon that is unironically a better sack than Octopus in most cases. Is that even true? I kind of do need to keep one normal type, right? So maybe that's not even true. That is my only normal type right now. I guess I get Kecleon by the time I would ever need it though, right? Since we're... Yeah, we just get Kecleon. Who cares? I want to squad second emergency oh shit sack. Alright. I know no item will always go foul play. There's no like weird shenanigans that lowers this thing's attack. Talonflame should have no item to also KO. The Flapple can come into even move. None of these affect speed, so we just outspeed KO. And then we just vibe against the last guy, smile. Oh, wait. Oh, Headstone doesn't always kill that. That's insane. If it had chance, but doesn't always kill. If it doesn't always kill, it's not worth it, right? It's just Hariyama's also faster, so we can't even just get, like, a way to dodge the Agi, right? Like, coming into the Agi, even. I guess if we come into the Agi, we're always safe, right? Because we can just extreme speed, but... This fight shouldn't be a problem. This fight's usually pretty free. So, like, shouldn't anything with foul play just always kill this, then? That's kind of funny. Literally, anything with some speed and foul play just automatically exactly kills Goluk. Talon, no item. Dragon Pulse is fine. Acrobatics always kills. Go Hammy. Charge Beam is... Oh, right. I forgot this thing has Charge Beam. That might be bad. Oh, that's actually kind of bad, isn't it? It's an Agi here. It's very likely to Agi, right? So I'm actually supposed to just Rock Slide. Yeah, it's like almost guaranteed to Agi. And extreme speed will just kill. I think Agi is like, what, a +7? I guess it's not almost guaranteed then, but I'm pretty sure Agi is like +7 always, yeah. What I should have done there was go Hariyama first, though. That was the correct play. I should have went Hariyama, press Fake Out, and then went into Arcanine. Because even if it Agis at that point, we just don't care. If it doesn't Agi, it just dies to outspeed. I should probably grab the team for next fight, huh? Next is the annoying... I say annoying after like most of the fights in this, but they're like all annoying for different reasons, right? Like, this is annoying because it's, like, actually a difficult fight to plan. This is annoying because it's just, like, the first real double you do in the fight in the game, right? I guess it's, the discharge double, but, like, is that really a real double? I guess the crabmobile double, too, but, like, that's usually pretty simple as well. But, like, this is the first, like, you have to think about a double in the game. And, like, this is annoying for an entirely different reason. You have to use 2 calcs for this one. You can't just put them together for some reason. Very weird. God, I wish you could. You can't just, like, drag something from over here to over here, right? Sash. Alright. Man. You almost have it. You're still probably my lead, though. I might not just always this lead with soft sand. Just so we can ignore the intim, right? So we have the kill against this. We just bait into the other side. We have the fast kill against this. We show a fast kill against this, so it'll always go this first. We can just earth power. We can't go for the kill here unless we show a Carricosta on the other side. Carricosta on the other side lets us chain this. I get Carricosta back in when Rhyperior comes out. We had an earthquake. Oh, that means this doesn't see kill. It's a double. Interesting. Might be able to do some shenanigans here. Okay, probably still just leading Kara. What's Kara baiting here? It can bait Grassnot or Thunderbolt, but this will be dead. I need to bait... I guess this can already bait Marowak, because it shows outspeed kill to both of these of Soft Sand. So we're already baiting Marowak, so this can just do whatever on the other side. So this will be dead before we come in. This will not be able to attack, so we don't have to worry about Marowak here, which is a little bit rare. So we just have to show close combat kill here, so it can't attack the Neo, even though Neo doesn't really care that much. So as long as we show close combat here, we're vibing. Wait, what's the other Pikachu move? Stream speed fake out? Yeah, I don't think I care about that. I think I'd rather just leave this guy. Swapping into close combat and only close combat on turn 2. We go into Masquerain. We will not -1 this for its attack. It'll only go -1 here because it has the Wide-Up. We'll proc the Wide-Up on the Intim. Rhyperior will see Stone Edge kill here, but we'll never see kill against this since we're in a double. So the Nidoqueen's safe to just still be out. Because we're baiting the Stone Edge, I just go into, like, Portera, probably. Oh, no, because we're baiting Dual Wing Beat. We're baiting Stone Edge, Dual Wing Beat. I need a swap into Stone Edge, Dual Wing Beat. How you doing, Don Fan? You sound like a swap into both of those moves I just listed. Yes, you do. And then rest of the fight wants to be what? I know Taylor wants to come to the rest of this fight. I probably just want a fake out guy, honestly. I probably just want like a fake out guy. I guess this is my only fake out guy right now, huh? Who is KOing Gyarados right now? Okay, I guess maybe it's not this guy. Should we just... Maybe it's just not even the fake out. I mean, can you just swap in here? And just not care. And just be a G. Because you're not taking anything from Dual Wing Beat. This is... Like, how much do you take from Stone Edge? Your entire HP by. Oh, yeah, so we do need something very specifically just for Stone Edge. Plus that, which does have to be Don Fan. Yeah, the issue right now is I technically... I mean, I guess I just have to do, like, Lantern then. Lantern's also really good for this fight. I have an Ice Beam Eat if we need it. While Lantern just gets, like, a T-Wave off before we go for double kill. The Discharge doesn't always kill, but, like... This thing doesn't actually do that much once it's only this out, so it's probably fine. Yeah. We lead Nido. Dokero. Masquerain for 1 pivot. Torterra. This guy. I'm gonna Aspa Lantern just in case stupidity happens. That should be the only status from this entire fight, though, that I care about, right? Yes. And I'll just on everything else. What HP is Carricosta coming in at again? It's like high, right? It's 80, so I'm gonna give it an Orin. Actually, I'm gonna give it an Aspa, I guess, right? Has to be Soft Sand here. And Orin this and Don Fan, because we're just Giga Vibing. This I can just give an Orin to. Yeah, I don't think Miracle Seed gives a range here. I guess usually I have Soul Sand because usually this is doing the Nidoqueen's job just like slightly less efficiently, but this Nido was just so efficient at the job it's about to do. Let me just make sure we have the damage range. It is 80 on Caracosta, slot 2. This should be Pikachu right side, right? I want to say this should be Parasol Lady right side. So that's the side we want Nidoqueen in, which is slot 1. I'm actually about to have to like go back and check this. I always forget which side this is supposed to be on. It's one of those weird fights. Like it should always be Parasol Lady side 1, but I'm not 100%. Let me just go check. I guess I can just do this in here. I don't think I have any of my VODs from this, do I? I don't think I have any of my VODs for this. Let me go check here. What is... None of these are the VOD channel. Doomed. Oh, it's more Squawk now, right? I need to find... Playlist Run and Bun. I can't remember which is actually left side here, and it kind of matters. Should be this stream, probably? If like, I check this like every single time we get here. So I can just like never remember. Okay, here's the Taurus fight. It's like the only Taurus really here. Hey, that was Gyarados on right side. Gyarados, okay, yeah, Staraptor should be slot 2. That's what I thought, but I wasn't 100%. We should be good here. 80 will get the close combat that we need, yada yada yada. Nothing ever sees Nidoking or Nidoqueen kill here, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, there's nothing Raichu could see that would ever see a Nidoqueen kill. No Soul Sand we always kill. Alright, should be good. Okay, we have the right sides here. We don't care about Intim because we're up-powering. This up-power should have been up here like ages ago. I'm gonna up-power Protect. Yes. If we show a fast kill to both, it'll just go in order, so it'll be Marowak next. I'm gonna Earth Power while Caracosta runs into Masquerain into only close combat. We'll Intim proc the Staraptor. We'll give it the -1/-1 from close combat. Marowak will go down before it can attack. We're going to up power this. This can kill. It can also not kill. Doesn't matter which. But either way, it's Stone Edge plus Dual Wing Beat into Masquerain side with Staraptor not being -1 yet. We go Donphan. Didn't get the kill range, but that's fine. Up power here, and then from here, we're just like Giga pivoting. There should be Dual Wing... Oh, yeah, this is actually Dual Wing Beat still into Donphan as well. But it can close combat here, so I can't swap into anything too stupid. I think that means we just stay out. In fact, who does more than this -1/-1 Staraptor right now? Is it Donphan? It's probably Donphan, right? Donphan Ice Shad does 50. Yeah, it's Donphan. I think I just Ice Shad, because that also means I can just KO this at a good timing, right? I can KO it next turn. We should always be safe here, right? Rhyperior can't attack, Staraptor can't have a kill on Donphan. We guarantee an Ice Shad will kill Staraptor here. So Nidoqueen can go into something that helps us on the next guy. What do we bait out here? It has to just be Luminion, right? Luminion on Hydro Pump Ice Beam. Do we give Asper to Lantern? I really want to go Lantern I mean, I need Lantern out right now is the issue, right? So who's going to eat the Hydro Pump Ice Beam if I do that? No one, right? So I need Nidoqueen to kill. What is this thing in a Donphan? This is not -1. It's just pure damage. You can see Dual Wing Beat or close combat still. I could go Tuttle that side. No, that's too sus. I need to save Lantern to go into Donphan's side here, I think, right? We've already won this. I just need to figure out exactly how we want to pivot, right? I guess I just have to go Torterra Nidoqueen side, right? I just go Torterra this side while I Ice Shad. Ice Shad will guarantee a KO here always at -1/-1. This has no prior moves that can kill Donphan right now. Carry cost of 44. We'll need to remember that for later. Yeah, this carry cost probably is like a little too high to do anything on plan, but we'll figure it out. There's always Luminion, but Luminion will just see the kill into Donphan. You can see Air Slash kill. It cannot. It technically can. It can technically air slash, but it's basically always hydro pump ice beam. Like no matter what, that side is just going into Lantern. I have to just debate what I want to do on Torterra here though. I guess I have to see bomb. I can't press Earthquake, right? I'll put this at 1 HP, but that should be fine. I don't think Luminion 1 HP is ever doing anything too nasty to Lantern, right? No. We go here. It hangs on at exactly 1. Flail crit can do 141 here to Lantern. But it's Flail into Lantern or Ice Beam into Torterra, and I didn't give Torterra anything. Let me think. Did Ice Beam into Torterra, so I think I'm supposed to go Caracosta here. To go Caracosta, Lantern can at least never die to crit, so we can just go for the Ice Beam kill on Luminion. Okay, Ice Beam that side is best case. You guys comes in with -1, that's fine. Does it see Caracosta kill? It does not. Either way, I'm just gonna swap this. Lantern is always safe here. I'm gonna swap here, and do I just T-Wave? I probably just T-Wave, right? This can technically go into a bounce. If it goes into a bounce, I'd rather just have the T-Wave here. Yeah, because there's a D-Dance, that's what I was afraid of. But now that it's paired, we should both be fast, and we should just auto-kill it. Yeah, it just automatically dies to Seed Bomb plus Discharge. Our Discharge never bothers our own turtle, because our turtle is a ground type. And we've reached Veto. I mean, like, 1.5 deaths to Veto, because, like, one of them would just be missing an encounter like an idiot, because, like, on 1 boom, right? I would technically not have lost a deathless run, so, like, only 1 death to here is not bad. I feel like even that death was, like, kind of whatever, right? Because, like, we just lost a 1 in 4 to guarantee the line, right? Which, like, is what it is. Oh, I'm staring down a Veto, man. I am staring down a Veto. But after this, we get Kingdra, and we get Guts Conkeldurr with Mach Punch. So, like, we spike after this. We just have to spike. Or we just have to finish it. Alright. Alakazam. I do actually have a few options for this Alakazam, which is kind of rare. Donphan can do it with Knockoff and Ice Shard. Is the entire reason we kept Ice Shard on this thing. Drapion can also do it by spamming Leech Life and not force us to bring a Donphan that does nothing else. So I usually like Drapion here unless it has to do something else very specifically. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this guy in. Assume he's doing this. There's a few different lines that can happen here. Either it can go for Charge Beam for the plus special attack, because it doesn't realize we kill it. Either way, we're Leech Lifing, right? That's just obvious. This is bait for me pressing Toxic into Leech Life here, isn't there? But if it presses Aura Sphere, and we'd always lose Citrus, but we'd always leave full HP, which is kind of relevant. We know Hammy is here, and Hammy is just going to be our Swallow, probably. Might even actually use someone else in Swallow, right? But Hammy is, like, very low special defense. I could probably, in this box, afford to also do this. Anyone know who my Crawdon is? Because I don't. Oh. Lantern can Crawdon? Kinda? A little bit? Maybe? It can pretend to? Am I being multiple for Crawdon? Is that what I'm at right now? I know this guy's slow, which is annoying. Talonflame can probably do multiple here, though. Talon can probably do multiple here. Because once again, Berlumen has to Mach Punch, it loses the Fire Gem, and then it's just like nothing, right? I think even if we have item here, we shall kill, right? So it's just like, this eventually goes down. So this is allowed to do multiple, so I think I'm allowed to bring 2 for this guy. That's insane. I can't even guarantee I get the... I think it's just so demonic, man. Like an Aqua Jet, but we can also still get Crab Hammer. We're just going into the Lantern and just praying. I mean, can you come out once this loses Water Gem? Low key, this can come out once it loses Water Gem. As long as we have item, it's always pressing knockoff here. If we can get, as long as we get a water move, I can go into Tuttle, and Tuttle can just sometimes kill this. Sometimes kill this. Oh no, that's not what you want to hear. Sometimes kill this. Lowest of keys. I need this coming in on knockoff pressing Leech Life to kill this. That is my condition to kill this thing, I think. Heal for 24. We take 20. Then we die to 2 Crab Hammers. I might need 3 for this Crawlondia here, man. I think my box can technically afford it, which is the insane thing. Like Donphan lead, I can save. I can have Lantern here. Get us into the knockoff to go Drapion. Drapion fetches the Leech Life, and we just hope. Always come into knockoff because we just have some random item that never gets contested here. I guess it still has to be Citrus, doesn't it? I mean, even if Citrus, though, we should hopefully just have the HP that nothing bad can happen to Smile. This thing is demonic, man. And like having the Tuttle as the backup here is also fine, right? The biggest issue now is I am trusting Hammy to do a lot, right? Hammy is the Mon that can do it, but I am trusting Hammy to do a lot here. We always take Psychic here, so we are just getting random move Crobat on the first in. Going into this for the Rock Slide Extreme Speed. If we get Sludge Bomb here, it's weird. Actually, we can never get Sludge Bomb because I can bring a Citrus. So it's coming on Giga Drain Heat Wave, going into this. This usually beats Giga Drain Nasty Plot. We Rock Slide Extreme Speed. Go immediately into this, and we just have to solve it immediately, which is nice. We go into this on the Water move. Get Knockoff. Go into this on the Knockoff. Press the Leech Life when it doesn't have a Water Gem. See what the fuck happens. I'll have this with a Citrus that I can go into if I have to. In like an absolute emergency. Maybe even Lansing can retake just to get like an Aqua Jet or something stupid, I don't know. This has to come back out against the Swallow, but like I said, if there is a Mon that can do it, it is Arcanine. And then Talon just has to do Breloom plus this. If this comes out against this, it's always Earthquake, so I get the free Talon swap, which is usually an almost auto win. Yeah, I mean, this is a good box for it. This is the box you want to see for this. I think we actually do have the lines. They're not the most consistent lines ever, but we do have them. There's a debate that I can actually still Drapion lead this, now that I think about it. There's a debate that I'm allowed to Drapion lead this and just being a different, slight Crawdad answer, right? Has to be something that can come into knockoff, though, which makes it weird, right? It's just I don't even know if I have a different slight Crawdad answer. That's the problem I'm running into here. Unless I'm just, like, risking this in on Aqua Jet, but, like, that sounds sus-gay? It'd be like I send this in to get a -1, and at -1, this guy now just, like, Giga vibes, right? That would be the answer. And -1, Drapion, now Giga vibes. I start to have Lantern eat everything, but once we get knockoff, this can come into a knockoff safely with no item. And then I can just go into like Turtle or Drapion to Giga Vibe. I think that's actually slightly safer. You can't come into knockoff, can you? Without an item? There's just no way unless I want to risk crit. So the rest of the fight is just making sure Talonflame comes in and Breloom well. But I think I need to Citrus Talonflame just because some Will-O-Wisp shenanigans can happen, right? But as long as we don't come into exactly Spore, we just win. And I should have the lines that get me into not exactly Spore. If nothing else, I hopefully have a healthy enough Totera that Totera can just eat anything and get us into Talonflame and we just win, right? I think this will be fine. We do have a lot of guys who do a lot on this fight, by the way, which is beautiful. Luxray, this just feels weird, but I think I can actually afford to just bring I can afford to bring 2 random electric mons that are doing nothing but pivoting, man. What is happening here? We're getting back to a different Crobat line, but I think that's fine. We just Citrus everyone. Actually, we want to no item exactly Luxray, right? We want to no item exactly Luxray. Because Luxray would be able to die to a... Yeah, Luxray's only here for an instant pivot. Alright, second mon in the game is its veto time. Lock in. Boop. Pause music. Don't need anything fancy here. We're just holding W. Holding W for Talonflame in the box, because Talonflame is insane. Yo, what's up, Vito? Hey, just press Leech Life into Leech Life here. Okay, I saw the Sphere. Hopefully it doesn't proc Citrus here, that would be ideal case. Okay, proc the Citrus here, that's not ideal case then, but... Drapion probably cannot come back out against Crawdon, but it'll be fine since we have the backup. Yeah, I kind of was hoping that wouldn't see the Sphere into that. It's actually very unlikely for that to happen. Because there was a good chance of it pressing Charge Beam there, and it only puts us below 50 like 30% of the time, but it is what it is. It double high rolled that. Did it just double max roll that even? I think it just double max rolled that. That last one was definitely a max roll, and that's the one that actually matters. Okay, Drapion probably can't come back out, but we can see. Okay, Spello here. We go into Hamilton. Should just always be Boomba, so there's not really any cool stuff. I guess this could be Brave Bud as well, but that's a better move for us to come into anyway. We just go Hammy here. We just press Rock Slide. We Boom Bust again. We have the Citrus. We should still have enough HP for Crobat, because Crobat is very easy for Hamilton. There's a way you can debate I was actually supposed to scale Hamilton, though, for a little bit more special, but we should be fine. Hamilton is just very good into this fight. It should now always be exactly... Crawdaunt. This is where we find out if we win or lose the game. This Crawdaunt is either Crabhammer or Aqua Jet. They both see kill. We can't guarantee Aqua Jet because there is high crit AI, but it's a very, very high chance of Aqua Jet. If it's Aqua Jet, Lantern can probably just KO this itself, which would be kind of nice here. If it's not, we figure it out. Okay, Aqua Jet is best case. It loses Water Gem here. Actually, we do still have the item, right? So I don't think Lantern can solo this, but... It doesn't mean Lantern just has HP for later. Lantern can probably even do some Crobat shenanigans now, is the cool thing. Okay. This should now always be knockoff. We no longer have a Water Gem on that thing. This is always knockoff now, because we have an item. They can never see a close combat range, so we're just going to go into Luxray. Luxray will get us a -1 that we want here. And then Luxray, no item, will still bait a Crabhammer back after this. Could even go for -2 if I want to here, but I think I don't want to go for -2 because of what we'd have to give up for it. There should now always be a Crabhammer into -1 Crabhammer. I can just go safely into Tuttle. Tuttle is never in danger here. Tuttle should never be in danger here at least. Yeah, because we just, if nothing else, we just sit here and spam Synth, right? My Tuttle is just vibing against this thing now. I do want to control what HP we are when we die here, though. Like, I want to control what we get. I'd like us to get Breloom next, I believe. Actually, is that good? Or do I just want Crobat? If I try to get Crobat, I can try to get a Heat Wave, which means we just guarantee the fight, right? If I can get Heat Wave from Crobat, we guarantee the fight. I think I'm supposed to try to do that. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to try to get Heat Wave from Crobat to guarantee the fight. That doesn't, like, necessarily guarantee the fight, though. If we're full HP, we get Crobat on random move, which can be Nasty Plot. If Crobat presses Nasty Plot for +2 special attack, what happens? We die to Giga Drain crit. 91. We die to 2 rolls of Giga Drain crit. If we get Crobat in right now. Which is fine. So we want to leave this full HP on this guy. I'm actually going to go for another Growl here. This is currently at -1. It can never kill us in 2 moves right now because we still have Citrus. Even if it decides to knock off, it never kills us in 2. At least after I Growl this, because after I Growl this, the -1... What? No, it already doesn't. Okay, we're fine. Then Growl this again to -2. Okay, so I'll Crab Hammer so we still get Citrus Sealing, which is beautiful. In fact, we might not even need to use... No, we definitely have to use the Citrus here, but -2, it's only doing 48 now, which means I can actually go up to -3. I'm just going to keep doing this for a little bit. Okay, I do have to start synthing now. I just want to leave here as much HP as possible. That's synthing now. Okay, Giga out healing it now. Okay, Growl again to -4. So actually taking enough where the Growls are doing something. It's going from 26 to 22. I guess it's getting like, I mean, 4 HP could actually matter here. So yeah, I'm gonna Growl this down to -6. I'm taking 28 per, so I can Growl one more time. And we heal back up to full, and then we start going for kill. I could kill this on something else if I wanted to as well, if that helps at all. Let me think. We actually have a few options here now. This is just like -6 doing nothing. So I could kill this on Drapion. I could kill this on Drapion. Does that help? That would get Breloom on Drapion. Not always seeing kill, and we can technically get a spoil, and we don't want to see that, right? But I should not kill this on Drapion. I need to get Bloom soon, though, and Bloom won't ever come out against, Amy, right? Maybe I do want Bloom here, then. If Bloom sees kill, it's fine to get Bloom here. We might be able... I don't want to come into Crobat Sludge Bomb. I think I just trust Talonflame to live, and I just kill this now. I think I just trust Talonflame to live, and just go for kill. Ah, I barely missed the range. That's a little tragic. We have 2 synths left, right? I should not use another synth on this guy. It's already 2 downed. I'd rather save the synth to actually introduce Aggron stuff when we get the bun. Okay, that should be Crobat on Heat Wave or Nasty Plot. We don't care which one it presses. I'm gonna go straight into Hammy. This is another reason Hammy is so good, is it can usually just take these 2 on this fight. Heat Wave is best case because it means it can't set up the Nasty Plot. If it can't set up the Nasty Plot, we can never die here. Rock Slide into Extreme Speed will always KO. Went for the Giga Drain, but that's fine. Giga Drain crit here is like, what, 40, 50, 50? We always live. And we are 55 getting base form Aggron out. That does mean we'll see pure random move Aggron, but that's fine. Extreme Speed this. Okay, we should now always get Aggron. Alright, this is it. I see my Talonflame to Talonflame and we're fine. As long as my Talonflame can Talonflame, we're fine. Earthquake is ideal. It's fine if it presses one of the other 2 moves right now, though. Earthquake is by far ideal. I spilled water like an idiot. Give me a second. Alright, luckily I caught it before too much came out, so it wasn't too bad. We're back. Alright, looks like it did do the earthquake though. Huge, huge. Alright. If this Will-O-Wisp hits, we win the game instantly. If it doesn't, we still probably win the game, but it might take a little bit longer. Silent Flame. Love this mon. Absolutely love this mon. Aggron has been burnt. I repeat, the Aggron has been burnt. This is +2 now, so it is fastness. I'm gonna try to get one Tailwind off here. Body Press does like nothing to us. I'm debating if I want Talon out when we KO or not now. Because if Talon tries to KO, this is gonna take like an absolute eternity, right? Because we're just waiting for Burn. Tailwind means this is very likely Automatize. Does it outspeed at +4 in Tailwind? It does not. So I'm gonna go for an Acrobatics here. This is almost always Automatize. Okay. It's almost always Automatize again. On this one, I'm going to swap into Tuttle. Tuttle is taking basically no damage from this. I'm just gonna stall on Tuttle for a little bit. Alright, go back. Oh, what's happening here? This is not Growl at all. It is wasting tons of Tailwinding. It is burnt. We are just pressing Synth, pressing Growl until it's about to die. Sounds about right. And for me, I don't think there's a way for us to lose this fight. I just go back into Talonflame like towards the end of this, so Talonflame can roost one more time before Breloom, and then we're fine. Some Growls off for fun. Just sit here. Do that Tuttle Star that Tuttle do. Don't you love stalling with a turtle, man? I love this mon so much. It probably would be penguin if it wasn't for that. I just like enjoy the playstyle of stall. Just because I'm cringe. I didn't unmute my mic, right? Okay, I did. Thank God. Because I didn't actually check because I couldn't remember which way I muted it on, and I assumed I just did only this one. Oh wait, this is bias on me anyway, right? We can only do 34, so we can still send from here. I forgot that the growl is like just not even doing anything anymore. We're just making it so we can't get flinched. We're so safe to press the synth though, so we're fine. Yeah, I just don't really want to kill on Tuttle right now, right? I'd rather just kill on the Talonflame still. Because it'll just mean that Talonflame is like fully set up to just win auto. We still do have a Bloom in the back to deal with right now. Yeah, we're just taking nothing from this thing. Some seed bombs for a little bit more chip that's barely doing anything. I think at this point we should be safe. Just go Talon and we can just boost to what's about to go down. God, what a... We put a lot of stress on Hammy here. Like, there are wards where the Hammy line does fail, but... Really easy veto. Like, really easy veto. I think I was probably supposed to just go ahead and scale 31 special defense on Hammy, though, in all honesty. Not have been a bad idea. Alright. Should only be able to body press, so we just boost anytime we're, like, somewhat low, and then by the time Balloon comes out, Balloon's max damage on Talonflame is what? We just have to be able to survive 102, but because we already show kill, we don't even have to survive that, right? We just have to survive 72. Have I proc my citrus yet? I just procced it there, right? This time I just procced it there. Oh, you procced it. I guess we already showed kill, so it doesn't matter, right? Another body press. Hold up, need to mute again for a second. No, fully back. Actually, wait a second. Alright, sorry. I was ordering food and it was weird, but I think we're fine. Alright. We just want to boost here because it should always go down to the bun. Because I don't know how much longer we're going tonight, because I don't think I have it in me to do the entire gauntlet tonight, right? We'll see. Or at least to plan the gauntlet. That'll probably be like an option. I mean, I guess we actually have a really easy gauntlet plan, right? Like, we have Talon, we have Hammy, we have Torterra. Yo, the screech of my victory. The aggron is down. Let's go. Now Balloon, we just get an acrobatics off and we just auto-win. And a Mock Punch, we can never go down to this. We no longer have the citrus, so the acrobatics always just goes. I could have even saved that citrus technically, but that's what it is. We could not have saved that citrus. Never mind. We were never saving that citrus. I think I just Cuda Roost this time to save it still, but I think we'll find -1 citrus just to get out of this fight. All right, easy veto, easy veto. Moment of truth. Do we get a still type in this box, or do we get box checked by a few guys? Oh god. I have to repel manip, right? Let's see. I think the Vuntuff repel manip, oh sorry, the follow repel manip, you can just do whatever you with whatever you get in cave though. Underpass, whatever it's called. Let me find it here. Yeah, you just get a 40 in underpass and you can use the 42 repel manip here. Yeah, this is so weird if we don't hit this though. Is there ever a ward where I have to not take a magic? Not taking a magic hype in a Tuttle box just sounds so incorrect, though, right? Well, I would just do this level thing. I'm going to play the ads that I have to play here in a few minutes. During this time, I won't do the encounters yet. We'll just do some leveling, and we'll do the encounters when we get back. As per usual, if you get in the ads, I would suggest you get up, stretch, get some water, do all that fun stuff. If not, see you in 3 minutes. All right, and for everyone else, you get to see the boring part. I get to level all my mon. Frost poison is technically just wasp poison jab. This thing can land poison jab, so this is where you finally drop Will-O-Wisp because you're always keeping your stack acrobatics. Yeah. Iron's like the last like super notable mon you want to use that on. Technically, Stone Edge can be nice to show some kills, right? I will say that much. Stone Edge can be nice to show some kills. When does Hammy get a physical move again? I know it's not for a while and it's really annoying, but... Oh no, it gets close combat to split, never mind. That spot is just always close combat. Do I want the flamethrower on him? Yeah, sure, I want the flamethrower still over I think it's actually really close, but... It's actually really close. Just because we're exactly out of it, it's very close. For anything else, it would not be, but... Because I have another special fire type, it's just a special fire type that's a lot harder to bring out against a lot of mon. Once we have Heat Wave, it's not even close anymore, I don't think, right? What is Heat Wave's base power, actually? It's 95, right? Yeah, and then obviously we get Flare Blitz eventually, and then we're just like giga vibing, but... Yeah, I think I drop Fire Fang for now. I think get Thunderbolt in this thing, that's actually huge. Yeah, I think I'd rather just drop Discharge Rate. There's some like very specific fights Discharge can be nice on, but we shouldn't need it in this box. Hopefully. There's some like weird lightning rod doubles that you can abuse with it, right? But foul play, we can drop Snarl here. It's very unlikely for us to actually use the foul play, but I should technically always drop Brick first, right? As I say, I think we get knockoff yes soon though, so that's obviously gonna be the Snarl drop. But I would still just keep Crunch for a slightly higher damage move. I might press this up with Super Fang, but I probably won't. God, so many guys at level, man. Yeah, I think after Flame is when we're just going to stop leveling everything, right? I think at least like level everything to 54 going into Flan just to have it, but I think after this we are going to stop leveling everyone and just go back to a base by base basis. Maybe we go to the 64 actually. Okay, we should get Ice Beam here so we can finally take the Seadra. I don't want Hydro Pump here, I'd rather have Hurricane Quick Attack, I think. Quick Attack can actually have some pretty decent uses if we miss ranges on Maxi, right? Can probably never teach Donphan another move unless it's exactly a slightly better ground move, right? It's the nature of Donphan. You need knockoff for red card, yada yada yada. Artillery, Tantrum. Oh my god, we can finally evolve the Scudder as well. We do need to hold the Evo for a long time, though. I think I already gave this Everstone, didn't I? Oh no, I have to have taken it back by now. Yeah. God, what a strong looking box we have here. I can like zoom lens this here soonish. Kind of just shows KOs. I'm never pressing it, man. Actually, it's just like here anyway. Earthquake is interesting. I'd like to keep speed control in this because like maybe some stuff I can do with it. Rockside is nice. Declaw breaking. Breaking is nice, especially if this is like Giga bulking something, but I feel like Earthquake is kind of good coverage for a lot of rock types, right? Especially a dragon that's also just resisting the electric. Ooh. I know this Earthquake is actually doing damage, but I mean, this quick attack cannot be doing real damage at this point, right? Not that I'm going to ping this Digger Speed to anything. So rock throw. I believe it is 53 we need to get this thing to. Brick Break. I mean, it doesn't matter, but like, sure. And keep low kick on this too for a decent while. I would just keep these moves. I don't think I need to pay back on this or scare face on this guy. Is but Brick Break. Like I said, I think it's 53. Sonage is actually not bad on this guy. But you can zoom lens this very reliably, right? I'm probably past the point of really wanting to pay back on this guy. Okay, and I should be able to level him now. Yeah, there's a Mach Punch. Lokic still has very specific uses for a lot of heavy mod the fire types you usually want to go against. Like, yeah, Gut is probably killing them anyway, but they just drop Rock Slide and just keep Stone Edge as the weird move. It's like kind of bad until we have Zoom Lens, but once you have Zoom Lens, it's just solid. All right, Conkin. And then remind me, there's nothing else weird you ever do on Seedra, right? Now that we've reached this point. It's like Hydro Pump 60 versus 60. Yeah, there's nothing else weird. You just take this guy. Oh, in fact, I just lost Hurricane, didn't I? I just lost Hurricane like an idiot. You actually do one Hurricane on this guy. Oops. I guess it's actually fine to not have Hurricane on this guy since we have the Ice Beam tech, right? I have another Hurricane mon, so it should be fine. Hurricane can definitely be useful in this guy, though. Especially in rain, right? But that's my bad. I think you can teach Hurricane as a... Yeah, you can teach Hurricane after Winston Suit anyway, so it's probably fine. I just have to figure out without it until then, but that should be doable. What's my D-skill at? D-skill in this? Maybe like towards the top if it was. Oh, it is. Is that considered a held item? Yo, Kingdrin. For this encounter, I'm probably just leading you. Who's good for this encounter? Shadow can just heal. You can just heal. Downfan's cool. You're an Arcanine. You're just out here, so I'll use him. Sure. Not really afraid of anything we can capture in here, right? I guess there is the chance there's a poison type. Poison types can be a little bit annoying. I think Donphan can basically just chip anything that comes out here, though. Which one's TM30? Is that the Earth Power? That's the Earth Power, right? Okay. No reason to do anything weird here. We just catch whatever at level 40. Crustle is fine. Another rock type to add to the collection. Let's go. Every rock type in the game. I think I would have rather like Scolipede because we could at least maybe make a Protect Mon, or even just like Drudigan for the dupe would be insane. But everything here is kind of mid, right? So it's like this is what it is. I think it's like Bug Move and those. We just go Donphan, right? I'm assuming Donphan can actually damage a Crustle here. Looks like Crustle level 40. There's no way Donphan can't damage this, right? Is this guaranteed Shell Armor? If it is, I think I'm allowed to high horsepower. This is not it's Study or Shell Armor, so yeah, I'm always allowed to high horsepower here. I think, right? Yeah, I'm always allowed to high horsepower here at 54 to a level 40. So we don't get to know which ability is just from that, but this thing's catch rate. You get one more rapid spin. Up into this has stomping, right? Go Kingdra then. Kingdra's probably the next tankiest. What was that thing's catch rate? Is Crystal that bad of a catch rate? It's a 75. That was insane then. Other fossils flings later. That's like the best thing about the actually getting the fossil guys. You just have the fling fodder. Otherwise, you just like do not have a good base PP fling in this game, right? Because nuggets are bugged. It's not that we don't just get to guarantee the plume, but it is what it is. Imagine a guaranteed Archaeopsia. Would I even take the Archaeopsia? This might actually be a box where I would take the Aerodactyl instead. I don't know if I really need Archaeops to actually do Archaeops things. Right? I usually think in almost any box, Archaeops is better, but like... I think Aerodactyl is better, like, Giga late game. Archaeops is better just, like, everywhere else, right? But... I might have actually taken a Bastiodon in this box, unironically. Alright, Crustle, buddy. I'm not gonna look at this guy yet, but we need this guy to find us something good. I think I want to keep the Intim. Okay. Repel active. We want to repel active here because it brings Snubbles and Clefairies out of the pool here. This should be the only two it brings out of the pool. Though, right? Oh, sorry, it's only Snubbles. It's not Clefairies, but this brings Snubbles out of the pool, which is very relevant. I'll even take the Berserker if you want to give me the Berserker. Just give me some Steel type, please. That's pretty good. That is actually pretty good. That is unironically pretty good. It's not like the Giga Abyss option we could have got here, right? But like that is very, very solid. This is well level 40. I should be able to see bomb to Terra, and Terra just never takes damage here, but let me just make sure it doesn't have something stupid. Level 40. I think we might miss like a cool move here. Actually, level 40 we missed nothing. Never mind. We won't have bulldoze on it, but I don't think I was keeping bulldoze on this guy anyway. Yeah, so Terra should just never take damage here. I should be allowed to see bomb this always. I can go for another one. Yeah, that could have been slightly sus. If I just Cynthia. This is better than Berserk, and that's really all I can ask for, right? I got a Steel type that was not the only, like, noticeably bad Steel type in this pool. So, like, good enough. I think Copperjet is a unit that can just play mid-game, which is all I really need. I will need to pick up another Steel type, like, at some point later to complement this, but what even is the next Steel type you can hit? It's like Gudra or taking Metagross, which I might still take Metagross here. Like, try to take Metagross. Another rock type would be weird, but what actually is the next? 112, Fairy Path. No. There's Lucario, but Lucario doesn't really count. Never falling for Togi or Magneton. That's just never worth it. You could hit Corviknight. Corviknight would be like the ideal hit, right? Never falling 119 for that. Scorch Slab is our Gliscopod, as long as we can get the Slowpoke, we need to guarantee it. 121 does not have a Steel type. I don't think there's a single Steel type in the Safari Zone. Yeah, there's not really any Steel, unless you, like, go for the Beldum, but that's not a little fictional. Oh, that's Lillicove, never mind. Lillicove, oh, I already have guaranteed Dragonite Lillicove, by the way. I already have guaranteed Dragonite Lillicove. Wow. So I already have Carricosta and Dreadnought. That's insane. Yeah, we're never getting a Steel type in this box, though. I'll say that much. We are never seeing a Steel type in this box. Unless I pull for Metagross. It's like maybe we hit Excadrill and Magma Hideout, which would be bad because it means we don't have a Hydreigon. Otherwise, there is not a single other Steel type we are getting until, like, the game is over. Okay, I think that this is a box where I might just be pulling the Metagross and just seeing if we hit it. I think this is very likely a box where we do that. Relaxed. Slightly heavy metal over Sheer Force, but that's still honestly fine for Slam. Is a decently heavy mon. That's insane, Copperja. I'll take that any day of the week. This play ref is still only 90 base here, but that's fine. Flash Cannon, obviously, we don't need either. Should never need Dig, though. You need Heavy Slam here, right? I'm not crazy. You get Superpower. Superpower is actually a very good move to have here as well, by Flash Cannon. I know how worth the Heavy Slam on Copperja will be, but we'll decide that later, and then we can level Crustle as well. You're just a solid knockoff, but it's just better than Night Slash because we're never relying on crits. I haven't checked the Crustle yet, have I? Give me 1 sec. Sally Sturdy over Shell Armor. Would rather just have another Shell Armor mom, like, bold. I think the Crustle is whatever in this box, right? I don't think we need the Crustle with how many rock types we already have with Shell Armor, right? So I think missing on that one's more than fine. Like, at least we get the Copperja. That was the more important one of the two. I think, like, everything in that encounter zone is mid whatever, so I don't care about just getting a mid Crustle, right? This box is looking strong. This box is looking strong. Everyone here's leveled except Carricosta, right? Yeah, I think probably this is the last time I actually like full hit everyone's level. Unless like I decide to do it randomly at 64 as well, but just make sure everyone here is leveled. This is just the Copperja, perfect. How long have we been going? Like 3 hours. I should have some food coming in a while, and I kind of want to not be streaming when I eat. So I'm probably going to call this soon. I think this is just probably a good place to stop, right? Like, we got Veto down. The box is looking strong. Gutter's gone. Siege's gone. 2 new wins. It's only 2 deaths, so we're, like, Giga Vibing. The box is super. Please call it before I fuck up on the Stitto fight like I've done far too many times. I cannot tell you how many times I just randomly fucked up on the Stitto fight for no reason. But yeah, I think we just call it here. I'm gonna see if I can find someone to raid out to. I guess we don't need to raid on the YouTube side, so YouTube, if you're over on that side, thank you for tuning in. Catch you all later.